Can't even message them now.
Hang on. Oh, hey.
We live?
I think it's working now.
Mine's not. Mine's not showing us live yet. I can't see anybody though.
I know, I can't see the chat.
That's not good. We don't know if they see us or not.
It's a different stream now. You'll have to tell them to leave and rejoin.
Oh, great. You get to work. It doesn't want to work for me for some reason. Okay, she's not going anywhere. There it goes. Okay. So they just need to leave this one and go to the next one?
Yeah. I don't know why it didn't. I don't see the chat. Where the heck's the chat? I gotta have the chat. Don't like that.
Maybe when they leave there and come over here, it'll show up.
Well, at least one person can see us now. It wasn't working before.
Oh, I told him to leave.
She just joined. Yeah, they need to leave that one and
Okay.
join this one.
Well, they didn't know that. I just
So-
now sent it. She already.
Angela Huggins has found us. She
Oh,
wasn't
okay,
in
so
the
she
other
came
yeah,
later.
exactly.
Okay, I got it. I'm with you. Hi, Angela.
Yep.
We're having little problems getting started tonight.
First time using OBS for this. And
Yeah, we haven't done this in a long time. We decided to go with OBS and do some other stuff for overhead view, and we're paying for it now. Sorry.
get some fancy stuff in
Yeah,
there.
I'm hoping everybody else will get here too. Okay, so I need to leave this one also and go to another one.
Yeah.
So let's see if I can.
I got a
find
little
it.
pop-up on mine whenever it first started saying, hey, join this. I'm like, well, I was
well,
already
see, I don't
joined,
get that
I thought.
since it's done on my account.
Yeah.
So I just got to go
Yeah, good
back
point.
in and see if I can pull it back up again, if that'll work or not.
Gonna get my chats up. Lost Pixie. Hi, Lost Pixie.
Hi, Lost Pixie. Sorry, guys. We are not doing good tonight. So everybody that was here in the beginning had to leave and go to this one because we couldn't get the first one to work. So we're waiting for everybody else to show up too. And it's a little crazy. A little crazy. Sue said that always... Sue's Barbie Love said this always happens to her. And it did happen to her one time before. I remember that.
Yeah.
It sucks, but it does. And it's mainly because we use the OBS this time, I think.
Yeah. The only problem I'm having is I can't get the chat up on the screen in
Yeah,
OBS.
we got to get that up there. We're going to see.
I'm going to end up having to
I
look at
can't
it
get
on my...
it. I can't get it on my phone at all.
Yeah.
It will. The whole thing won't come up. The
I'm gonna
video
have
won't
to
come up for me.
Look at it on my phone. I can see
I
the
keep
chat.
getting the same first one.
So can you... Oh, you still got the first one?
Yeah, it won't let me have anything
Just
else.
hit your back. Go
I've
back.
already went off of it and
Oh.
came back
What the heck?
twice,
Really?
and I can't get it.
Oh my God.
I know. I'm hoping no one else is having problems getting this stupid thing to come up.
Well, Kitty Allen and Sue have made it. Thank you.
Yay! You guys have made it. I can't
Bear
get it on
with
my
us.
phone. Because I was going to see if I could at least get chat here, because we're not even getting the chat up on the screen, so we can't see what you guys are saying on the screen.
Yeah, she
So
says
we're relying on our phones.
scroll down.
Well, do something. Get them up there. Nope, I still can't get them. This is still the first one. It sucks. We worked all day to get this stupid thing up here and get it all fancy, and it bombed on us. What the world? You guys having fun yet?
Man.
Man, we had everything planned on how we
Yeah.
were going to start this and everything. Look, my phone's stuck. Look at how my phone screen looks.
That's great.
Turn my flashlight on. Shaking
You're
it
gonna have
up.
to
There
reboot
it
or
goes.
something.
It just took it a while. I don't know. It does. Nothing's working tonight for me. Nothing. God. Close that. Push play. No, it's just not going to work. It just doesn't want to work.
Well, maybe I can do a pop-up over here. Let's do this.
And we're
Pop
way
out the
behind
chat.
too. That thing's behind.
And then shrink that.
Now it's up. Can they see that? This is the best I'll ever be tonight. Covered my whole face. Oh my gosh. I was gonna read their stuff though on my phone too while we were doing this.
Really get
I don't need a
from this
freaking
government
commercial
education
right now.
This controversial government program is
It's
giving
political. Oh my.
Yeah,
gosh.
exactly. She said she went back to the page and said there was another one that's live. So
Well, yeah, because it'll be the old one that didn't work. We
Yeah,
had
the
this
old one
happen
didn't
one
work.
time before, I think, didn't we?
I think so. So did you find it on your?
No,
You can't
I
get it on your
I
phone.
can't get any of it. I can only get the first one.
Well, should we just do the intro?
Yeah, slap on the intro.
Here comes the intro.
I made an intro. We don't hear it. They hear it? I hope they hear it. There you go. We were gonna we were gonna start it so by going like, I don't know what to say. Do you know what to say? I don't know what to say. And then we were gonna do the live thing.
Yeah.
That's what we get for
Oh,
trying to
man.
script something.
Yeah. The test run seemed to work, and obviously, whenever it came down to it, it didn't.
Okay, so
Okay, so anyway,
let's read. I am hand sewing a Regency. Oh, damn it. Oh, what? Oh, well, that's the way to do it. Just sit back and sew and watch us and have a good evening. Scroll down,
Let me move
scroll
this.
down.
move this over here where you can see it. There you go.
She wants you to scroll down for some reason.
It was maybe for you, so
Oh.
you could try to find the other.
Oh, mine wasn't working like that. Mine wasn't. No picture was on there. I wasn't even getting us up at all. I still am not. So I'm gonna try it one more time,
Yeah.
and then I'm gonna say, forget it.
Ha! It's working on the TV, huh, Sue?
Okay. So we have Angela Higgins. She's on her cell phone. Okay, and Angela was the first one that made it into the room. And we have Sue's Barbie Love, and we have Kitty Allen,
Mm-hmm.
and we had somebody else on here too that's gone. Did we lose somebody?
Yeah, it kind of was, Kitty. It was.
There was another one on here. We must have lost her. Does it show? It doesn't show who's on there like our normal screen did, does it? Like
Lost Pixie.
Lost Pixie. That's right. So hi to everybody. Sorry for all the mess, guys. We're gonna try to get all this straightened up. I hope. Can we do the second screen thing or not?
Yeah,
We're gonna test it to see if it works. The overhead screen.
it works. We got some fancy stuff.
I'm still not finding anything. This is all I'm getting. Is
Yeah.
That one.
You want me to fight with it? I don't know.
In the
While you do the talking.
streams. Okay, you see if you can find it. So you're not going to have the talking up there at all?
The talking. Oh.
The
Well, it's in a separate window, so
Oh,
I have to
it-
click on
oh.
it every once in a while to bring it up.
Oh.
So there we go.
That's great because we need to see what
I
they're
don't have the
saying.
Always on Top app installed on your computer, so
One of those turn it off and on again things. Yeah, I know, kid.
yeah, it was.
It's, I don't know. That's what we get for trying to do something fancy. It bombs on us. I blame it on Pat. He's the one who does all the computer stuff.
Playlist.
Oh, cool. So Sue said her husband got us on the TV. So we're on the big screen. Like I'm not big enough now. So, what do you guys want to talk about?
There you
We are not ready for this at all. Oh, you got it. How'd you do it?
It wasn't the right thumbnail. It was
So-
a different picture for the
Oh,
thumbnail.
well, I couldn't find it. I can't do anything tonight. That's cool. I'm done with it.
Oh, it's complicated. I had to YouTube it on how to do that.
What to do?
How
the
to
little
do the
screen
little
up there?
screen up there.
Yeah.
This
Did a lot of
this
googling.
little screen here.
Watching some YouTube videos.
And then
We actually watched Nutty. That was his name.
Yeah, Nutty was
He
the-
is hilarious. You guys ought to go watch him if you want to learn how to do this OBS stuff for the second screen. He's comical. I thought he was cool.
and then we
He's
can
much funnier than Nimmons.
switch it
Okay,
like
Nimmons.
that.
More interesting than Nimmons even. Yeah, and I got stuff to open up if you guys want to see anything. You guys want to see the spider? We bought this spider and it's supposed to like run around.
Yeah.
I don't know. I
We
just
haven't-
thought it was cool.
We
I like
haven't opened
stupid
it up and
stuff.
played with it yet.
I like creepy crawlers. I also got some Doorables. Anybody have any of these? I have not bought any of these before, and I thought I'd open it up because I like Nightmare Before Christmas. I bought these back before Christmas, actually.
Hi, Layla. Leela Vet joined.
Hi, Leela. How's it going? I got, because everybody
Michonne.
knows I love The Walking Dead.
Walking Dead.
I bought that a long time ago too, and haven't opened it up. And then this, and I bought her a long time ago and haven't opened her up. I like anime stuff, and she was just kind of cool, and she was on sale. And I forgot who she is now. But we can do that if we get too bored. We can open some stuff
Open
up.
some stuff if we get bored.
And let her spider run around.
Oh man, I don't even
Chase
know how that
Pat.
thing works.
I don't either. It's like a little robot thing. I also got some of those, but I don't really care for those that much. Does anybody like these things? I'm not that crazy about them. The world's smallest toy things.
Hmm.
Upside down. It's some game.
Something rattling around in
I
it.
bought some that were games, and I just wasn't that crazy about them. But this little guy right here, get him on the screen.
That's kind
He
of creepy.
is a Robo Alive, real life robotic pets. That's what I freaking need. A spider, because I've already got a chicken. Only my chicken's real. But... oh, let me get up here.
Kitty says, "Ooh, Nightmare Doorables." She wants all of them. She's never seen those.
Who does?
Kitty Allen.
Kitty, you want to open these up and see what they look like? We can do that.
Yeah.
So what's everybody been up to? Is it cold where you guys are at? It's freaking cold
Oh
here.
my God. Yeah, it's
We
below
have had
freezing
we
here.
haven't had like a lot of snow, but we have had some extremely low temperatures lately. Really, really freaking cold. I've seen real ones almost that big. Oh yeah, yeah, me too. If you live in the South, you have seen spiders. I've seen them bigger than this because tarantulas in Arkansas. I grew up in Arkansas, and tarantulas are common in Arkansas. When I was a kid, I was walking out the back field, and my dad had this little roping arena because he rodeoed, and he would keep calves and stuff back there and practice rodeo. And I would go back there to feed. Pat can pick it up later. I went back there to feed the calves, and I felt something. I was barefooted because number one, I grew up in Arkansas. We didn't own shoes. So we had shoes, we just didn't wear them. So I was walking down the field, and I felt something on my foot, and I looked down, and there was this giant tarantula crawling across my foot. I was a little kid, and I just flung my foot, and just that spider went flying across the air. I don't know where he went. Come on. You guys like my stories, I know you do. When you grow up in the South, you got stories. Always got stories. If you don't have one, somebody in your family's got a good one. Ain't that right, Sue? Sue lives in South Carolina, right? Isn't that where you're at, Sue? South Carolina?
She said they had some snow, but it's gone now. So did we. It's all pretty much melted for the most part.
We only got like 4 inches. We
Yeah,
didn't get that much. But our thing was it lasted forever because the temperatures were so low, it just wouldn't go away. Look! There's like little doors. It's like an advent calendar. It's like,
Is that why it's called Doorables?
you think? He's a genius, guys. That's why I married him. I married him for his brains. All right. It says pool. That's my next clue. I'm going to pull one up.
Pull.
And ready? Count. 1, 2, 3. Oh, it's a bag. Oh. Not too exciting just to get a plastic bag.
A bag. She's done. She likes to play with the boxes.
Ta-da!
Like, oh, it's
I always forget which one's which. Lock, shock,
Yeah,
or barrel.
lock,
I
shock, or
love them.
barrel,
They're
I
like my
forget.
favorite characters, and I really wish that would come off. Oh, no, it doesn't come off. How sad is that? Oh my God, he said pink. I didn't know. I've never seen him pink. He's not supposed to be pink. Actually, they're all supposed to be black and white. Anyway, isn't he cute?
Yeah.
Look at his little feet. Look, doodle-doodle. He's so cute. All right. So I should get all the characters, all right? So which one should I pick next? This one?
No, that's a mystery one. Apparently, it's a.
This
Well, I
one?
don't know. Yeah.
This one?
Do the
This
top
one?
one. Do the top.
You do the top.
The top door. Yeah. Work your way around
Oh, I
counterclockwise.
broke it.
Oh, you broke the
Oh
door.
my God, they didn't perforate it. Oh, it's not. Look.
Oh,
it's
look
their
at that.
fault.
Oh.
Ta-da!
Yeah, I think that was the hinge. You were supposed to open it from the side, but who cares?
It said pool.
I know.
I did what it said.
said pull.
That's right.
I see it.
Ta-da! Oh, it's the other one.
Ah,
Lock, shock, and barrel. Let's
see,
see.
that's the right
This
color.
is- She's lock, and this is shock, and the
Yeah,
other one's barrel.
and the little
Isn't that
guy's
right?
barrel, I think.
Does anybody else know? For sure? Or does it
Kitty
matter?
thought he
Just like
was
mix
barrel,
them up
maybe.
and call them what you want to call them?
I don't know.
Oh my God, look, she's so cute. Can you see her? Isn't
Yep.
she cute? Oh
Too
my
close,
God,
though.
She's so cute. She's cute.
There you go.
Oh, they're so cute. Mom, I used to buy little things and put them on the back of my stove, but these are a little too small to put back there.
Yeah, they'll get lost behind the stove.
Yeah. Okay, next one
She
is...
said bottom right. So
My
try
right
bottom.
or your right?
Same thing.
This one, the brown door or the purple
It's
door?
not mirrored. Yeah, the brown door. That's bottom right.
I'm gonna open it. See, this one's correct. It said pool.
Yeah.
That way. Just say it. Wasn't my fault. Should I? Oh, can't you hear it?
Oh no.
There we go. Oh,
Oh, it's the mayor, isn't it?
I know, and I was really hoping it would be barrel because I'm like, I was on a roll there. Dang it. And it's the mayor. Oh, yeah. This way or that way. This
Yep.
way or that way. Okay.
Jack.
Oh no. Oh no. Okay, next. No, Kitty, do not encourage him. Do not say he's a crackhead. We don't encourage Pat. And Kitty said this was barrel. Oh, that's barrel? I always thought the chubby one was barrel, round like a barrel. Is that shaming? I'm round like a barrel, so I just thought. So I'm going to get this door. Okay. One thing's for sure, I'm not like my froggy stuff in my guys. She's good at this. Okay, here we go. Oh, I was about flung it. Oh, look at Zero!
Oh, it's zero.
Oh, Zero's got some really screwed up eyes there. Look at those
Whoa.
freaking eyes. Can see the freaking eyes are freaky eyes.
Too close.
That's too
I know,
close.
that's too close.
Too close.
It's
okay?
too blurry. You can't
Ah!
see it. There you
It
go.
complains too much. All right, next. We're going for the big door.
She's
Let's go
throwing
for the
stuff
big
at
door.
me.
I bet you that's Jack.
I bet you're right.
You think that's Jack?
It might be.
You guys want to wait, or is it we're gonna do like it's a red button and just push it? Let's just.
I
do
can
it. Let's
cheat
just do
and
it.
it's
Let's
clear
just
on
do
me.
it. It's Jack.
You're right, it's
I know,
Jack.
I'm a genius.
She's a genius.
And he's not funny.
Like Melissa on My World. So
Okay.
profesh.
Next. Here we go. You're over by the trash can.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay, we got those. We got that one. We got that one. And that one. We'll do that one last. Let's do this one. Let's just punch this one out. Good. Let's just do it. Let's just do it. Oh, it's Sally.
It's Sally.
Isn't she cute? She's actually really super cute. I wonder if any of these stand up that well. Yeah, actually. They're cute. I need to get me a little knick-knack shelf because Pat got me some of those blind box, the castle ones. I just love them things. And we got me some for Christmas. And I need to get me a little knick-knack shelf for them because I'm getting quite a few of them up as a collection. Oh. Does anybody else collect little tiny things like that? Oh, let's do this one. You'll have to read it, Pat. Does anybody collect all these little things?
Yeah, I don't know.
Like Melissa on my world.
Yeah, I said that so profesh.
Double. Oh, somebody said double door, and well, I already did it. But anyway, you're not reading these for me.
I did.
I'm just...
You'd already opened it.
Mr. Boogie Woogie 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 Boogie 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 Boogie. He's so cute. His clothes are all wrong, but oh my God, isn't he cute?
Mr. Oogie Boogie.
He's cute. If you're from the South, it was the boogeyman. Sue,
Well-
were you ever told about the boogeyman when you were a kid? If you were bad, the boogeyman came to your house and put you in a big bag and carried you away on his shoulder. Did anybody ever hear that story, or is it just Southern people that are told bad things like that when you're kids?
He says yes.
She knows. She's been there. Okay.
Gee, I wonder which character this could be.
It's the secret one. I don't know. I don't have a clue.
Rock, Shocker, Barrel.
No.
Gotta
It's-
complete the set.
It's something totally different. It's got to be.
It'll be one of the vampires. Or be Santa Claus.
Let me feel. I don't know.
Yeah. Okay,
No,
good.
I
That's
had
better.
one of him about that big. If you
Yep.
remember, we got
It's back there.
one. Yeah.
It's
Toy
hard to
store
see,
in
but
St. Louis. Here.
thank you.
Oh, look here.
I'll never say you never gave me anything.
That's right. That's right. Aw. They're pretty cute. Aren't they cute? I think they're pretty cute.
Those are cute, actually.
I
Yeah.
do too. I think they're totally cute.
Your other one is like, let's see here, like right on top of the stove back here.
He's a lot bigger though.
Yeah, he's right in the middle here. Right there.
Betty, sit down. But he's got a lollipop.
Yeah.
No, he's got a little buddy.
He got a little buddy. A little mini me.
Little mini-me. We all need a mini-me. Oh my God, I would be afraid of a mini-me. If there was a mini-me, the world would be like in trouble. There'd be like scary like, stuff happening.
Kitty Ellen says she'll have to find those. They can go on the shelf with her pop vinyl display.
Do you want to know where I got him, Kitty? Because, I mean,
Yep.
this is a
You
big
know she
secret.
does. Come on.
So, you let me know. If you want to know, I'll tell you, but it's a big secret.
She's not going to tell you until you say yes, I guess.
That's right.
If you
I
want to
got 'em
know,
at
you got to
Walmart.
type.
I got 'em
Yes,
at
there
Walmart.
you go. She says yes in
got 'em-
capital letters.
I got him at Walmart.
Walmart.
Real difficult. Got him at Walmart. And the thing of it is, I bought it right before Christmas because there was one, and I was like, oh my gosh, they're going to sell out of these. I want to get it now. And after Christmas, they packed up the whole shelf is full of them.
Yeah.
So they're not rare or anything like that. You guys want to see the creepy crawler spider? You guys want to see me put it on Pat? Yes, Sue, really. I'm not lying. For sure, girl.
Yeah.
I wouldn't steer you wrong, girl.
She said they don't have a stupid Walmart.
Oh.
Yeah. And they don't mail
Can
to
you not-
Australia.
can you- oh, they won't?
That figures.
That's kind of
Yeah,
crappy
maybe
at
Amazon, you're
Walmart.
right.
Yeah, you can Amazon it. You're probably higher, but
Hopefully.
anyway, anybody want to see the creepy crawler spider?
Yeah, get it
I
out of the
crawl
way. I've been-
like a real spider.
I've been nosy
Yeah,
about that
I
thing
bet.
forever.
Patty wants to
Didn't
see
know if I
the
should take it to
spider.
work and freak some people out,
I
you know.
think you should, but Pat's really
I don't
mean
know if
like
it-
that. He's mean to his people at work. Seriously, guys, he does this. Tell him about how you put those little speaker
Yeah,
things. He
while you're
hides
opening
them.
that, well,
Okay,
don't
you
spoil it. I'll tell him. I'll tell you all about it.
I'm back under here. Okay, I'm out. I'm
need-
out of the picture.
You
okay?
got your scissors and everything. All right, don't hurt yourself.
Like I ever do that.
I am a police dispatcher.
Oh, you're not supposed
Kitty
to tell people
Kitty
that.
Allen asked.
No, that's not really what he is.
Yeah,
he does not work for the police
I
department. He
don't work
works
for the
for
police
the
department.
highway patrol.
Well,
he is an assistant
yeah.
chief, and he won't tell you all that stuff. He makes it sound like he's like, he's work for the police department. No, you
Yeah.
know. And,
Yeah.
and when you tell people that, they come after us.
So I
'cause
talk for a
people don't
living.
like the police department anymore. They don't like the highway patrol anymore.
So, needless to say,
We don't tell people
I got
that
one
where
of
Pat
those.
works because of that. We're not
Okay.
supposed to tell people.
A couple of those, they were from Think Geek. They're called a Noyatron. They don't make them anymore. Actually, I don't think Think Geek's in business anymore. But
Can't get
they're
this-
these little speakers, and they, what?
Go on. I'm just trying to get this box open.
Okay. So there's these little speakers that make random noises. She's really trying hard to get this box open.
Go ahead, tell your story, honey. Everything's fine. Everything's fine over here. Okay?
So they have a magnet on them too, so you can hide them in fantastic places. And these things make these random little noises. This thing would have a little kid laugh, a little. I can't remember all the noises. There's a little scratching noise. There's a little voice that
Creepy
says,
stuff.
"Can you hear me?" Stuff like that these little
We're
speakers
good.
would
We're
make.
good people. Really, we're
There's
good
another
people.
one that would make random beeps and like cell phone noises and stuff. But that one, I hid it in what we call one of the zone offices. We have an office that the troopers do all their reports in, and I hid it in their office. And it took like a month for them to find it. It was driving them crazy.
Batteries.
It was hilarious.
He's mean. Did you tell him about him writing that note to you?
Oh,
It gets weird.
well, the other one I had in the radio room, and it took, well, we're in there all the time, so it didn't take them too long to find that one. But the one that the troopers found, I ended up taking that and putting it in one of the lieutenant's offices and hiding it. Uh-oh, he doesn't know that. I don't know if he's probably never going to watch this. So he'll never know who it was that did it.
I did put it on your Facebook site. Just wanted to let you know. Is he the one that's afraid of dolls?
No,
Okay.
no.
If he
He's
was
the one
afraid
that
of dolls,
bought the
you
doll
wouldn't-
from us,
Oh,
though.
he's the one that bought one of the dolls.
Yeah. So I hid it behind his file cabinet. He never did figure out who did that. He put a little note in his office about it, though.
I freed it. I don't know how. I think you might need batteries.
There's a trooper that came in to do reports and sat down, and that little thing went off. Little kid voices laughing. He just closed his laptop, got up and said nope, and walked out to his car. It was hilarious.
Oh, good, get a little screwdriver.
Okay. What does it take, batteries or something? Or
Yes, it looks that way. I don't know. I think you have to pull something out of it.
oh, it's like those little things. You could put a little motor on the head of a toothbrush and turn it into a little bot. I think this works the same way.
I don't know
So
if
it sits
this
there
is
and
gonna fit or not.
vibrates and goes across the floor. That's cool.
Oh, God, I can't get in here. Too fat.
It was pretty funny. We let them in on it though,
Too big.
so they knew where it came from. Man, there was another trooper. He was freaked out about supernatural stuff and ghosts and everything. So that freaked him out. He was standing up on top of the desk like, where is that coming from? It was freaking his stuff.
I can't find a little thing.
Can't find your tiny screwdriver.
Not for that thing. That thing is super, super tiny.
That is crazy. What the heck is this thing? I think it says Robo Alive Spider. Looks like there's instructions, obviously. Oh yeah, that's what she's trying to do. Get a screwdriver for that. Huh. There's a few other things. We have some people that don't like snakes. Yeah, I'm not going to be that mean to them.
Okay, one of these has to work. Okay. Oh. Let's see if one of these will work.
It's a straight.
Looking straight, but I might try. Oh, I think I just broke his leg.
Uh,
No, not really.
So what the heck? It's got plastic around the battery or something? I didn't read the instructions here.
I didn't know it was going to be that complicated.
Right? Man.
There's a battery in him. I don't understand.
Well,
You have to take it
the
out. and put it
instructions
back
say
in?
something about taking it out.
Does he work after you take it out, or is it backwards or something?
I don't know. Can't see it on there.
Oh, there's an on and off switch. Maybe all I need to do was just turn it on. Maybe that was just showing you how to replace the battery. Tell me I went through all that for nothing.
Oh my God.
I did not see
That's
that on
funny.
and off switch.
I didn't. I wasn't paying any attention either.
I'm good at this.
I guess try it.
Oh wow.
Oh, okay.
It feels like a vibrator.
Feels like
Like a
it's like
massage.
like a.
Yeah. His legs don't even touch the ground. He don't look like a real spider. They don't get stuck like that.
Oh man, I thought it had
Look, he's
wheels
got
or
little
something underneath it,
brushes.
so I could
Oh.
put it on the tile floor at work and have it run past the zone office.
I don't know if that would creep anybody out because his legs aren't moving. Move your legs. Move
Yeah.
your legs.
That's kind of disappointing, isn't it?
He doesn't even have a thing where he hits something and he backs up. Go away. Go away.
Sue says, always try the switch first, LOL. Okay, well, that's different.
Well, that's about as interesting as I can get. Hey, look.
He doesn't really.
No, he's got those little creepy things. Kind of sucks. It's only like $10, thank God. If he was even that high.
Holy crap, $10.
Okay, I wasted $10.
I wasted
The
$10.
first time,
If I remember
the
correctly,
last time.
I'm the one that put this in the shopping cart. So
The adorable things though, I think that was $10. No, it was 20. I take that back. That was 20, and I think this was 10. And
I feel like that was on sale, like it was less than 10.
this? Oh, maybe it was
Yeah.
like $5.99.
I feel like it was 5
It
or
was
something.
$5.99. I think it's $5.99.
Yeah.
Anyway, okay. You guys want to talk about dolls?
Yeah,
I don't
you
even
got
know
any-
why we're doing a live.
I
We don't
don't-
even know. We just,
we
just-
wanted
I
to
just
do a
got this
live. We haven't done
fever.
one in a
Last
while.
night I wanted to do one, and what? Kitty said you will have people thinking they have schizophrenia. That, what a historic. Yep.
Yeah.
I know. He's bad.
She said you'll find something to use him with. Yeah, that's true. We'll figure out something to do with that
Put him in a yard sale.
giant black widow.
Big. Little. Big. Okay.
Okay.
Yes, I entertain myself. Okay, anybody have any doll stuff you want to talk about?
We won't see it because I forgot.
So, Kitty, what are you making your outfit for? For what doll are you making and making clothes for? What?
And did you guys have any other? A lot of you have been on our live streams before, and we may have already answered all of your questions. But if
I
anybody
didn't-
has any questions,
I didn't get to go through and ask or look and see if ever in all the places that I posted about the live stream, if anybody asked any questions, but I do know one did, Herc did, or Heck, is that his name? Used to be Teddy Bear. You guys know who I'm talking about if you're on our Facebook group. But his question was,
and Sue asked, did you ever finish the one for your mom? She never got to see it finished.
oh yeah, we did a video on it. Where have you been?
Yeah, we did do a video on it. That's true.
I
We
watch
did get
your
it finished.
videos, girl. You owe me. But we're going to talk about that one. Mhm.
And Katie Allen's attending a
I'm watching
Regency weekend with her sister, and she needs to make herself several outfits for the workshops. Oh, okay. So you're making full size clothes and instead of doll clothes, right?
Oh,
So
this
she's
is for
making
you.
herself for her,
Oh,
yeah.
okay. Oh, good for you. I never sew for myself. I make so much doll stuff. I'm like too tired to sew for myself after that. But here was Teddy Bear's question. He said, "What? No, where am I at? Well, I was going to ask that other question too. Will you ever be making dolls of yourself?" He thought it was a great idea, and then to give them away as free gifts. Now, the question was, dolls like us? I mean, that was something we really got to thinking about, and I
don't
thought,
have a doll of
if
myself. I'm never going to make a
I
doll
would
of
make
me.
a doll of Pat, and if I made a doll of Pat, you can take that top one off. Take the.
Okay.
Let's go to face. If I made a doll of Pat, what I would do is I would make him in red buffalo print shirt, definitely a ball cap, and I'd have doll in one hand and a big old giant paintbrush in the other. That would be Pat. What do you guys think?
Glasses.
Of course, glasses.
You said a hat.
I said ball cap.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm in a ball cap. Oh, somebody loves it. Oh, hi, Jen. Did I say hi to Jen Duncan?
Mm-mm.
I didn't think
And
so.
Little crafty kitty just.
Oh, hi, Erica. Little crafty kitty's name is Erica. So glad you guys could join us. Anyway, we're talking about like making dolls of ourselves. Would you guys make a doll of yourself? And if you would,
Right?
do you have any idea how you would make a doll of yourself? Because for me, I would just like, I don't know. How do you make
That's
a
so
lunatic doll?
difficult.
How do you make a doll that's just absolutely wacko crazy? Standing on his freaking head or something? I don't know. And so I asked Pat if he made a doll of me, how would he make it? He didn't freaking have a clue. I'm like, do you know how many years we've been married? In February, we will be married how many years, Pat? Oh my
20.
God, you're
Do
gonna
you
die.
know?
He's gonna
She
die
doesn't know.
live.
She doesn't know either.
On
She's
YouTube.
asking me to do the
You
math.
guys are gonna.
That's
see,
why.
Honestly, I'm the one that forgets. I forget our anniversary. Pat remembers it and everything.
Is it 21?
years.
Yeah.
21 years.
Let's see.
Yep. That's a long time put up with this.
Little Crafty Kitty says, yes, Mini-Me dolls. She has a few Mini-Me dolls.
Oh.
She's done a
Oh,
few.
yeah. There's a company you can, like for around $150, you can buy a doll called a Mini-Me. And that's what they do. They screen
And take a
print.
picture of you, I guess. And
Yeah, you send them a picture of
a couple
yourself, I
pictures,
guess,
one like
and
this
they.
and one like this.
I don't know. Erica would tell us that. But anyway, it's like $150, right, Erica? And they do a 3D print
Oh, yeah.
of it, which is kind of cool. I thought about doing that myself, but I'm cheap, and I don't usually spend that much on a doll. I sell them for that
That's
much,
true,
but I
she
don't spend that much. 'Cause if I spend that much for a doll, I got to sell it for a whole lot more.
Right.
You know, we try to keep.
It
from
really
doing that.
kind of rolls into the cost.
Yeah, but I don't know. I used to make out of polymer clay because I make a lot of stuff you guys know out of polymer clay and stuff for the dolls. And one time when I was at work, when I was working outside the home, for all the supervisors that I worked with, I made them mini-me's.
That's right. I remember
in
that.
polymer
Yeah.
clay. And yeah, one of them still takes his to work with him.
It was cool. I liked
Cool.
how it turned
It was
out.
fun.
That was a really cool little project.
So I can do other people, but I would hate to do myself. I mean, it's one thing to have somebody else do you, but can you imagine doing one of yourself? I mean, that would be really weird. For you guys who do doll makeovers, would you do one of yourself? It'd be weird. Oh, so Jen was going to do one of herself. I would make it a really cool version of myself. Vampire me and supervillain me or something like that. Now, I could do that.
That's a good
I
idea.
could do an extravagant amount, or I could make myself look gorgeous and say it's a mini-me. I think that's what I would do. I think I'd do one and have like big boobs and like a little tiny waist and all that and perfect height and make myself blonde and gorgeous and then say, this is mini-me, and just see people's expressions when they're like,
Like,
what?
hi, Moon. Hope your day's going well, too.
Moon. You see a moon? Pat sees
Yeah.
a moon. Oh, there is just a moon. Hi,
Yeah,
Moon. I don't
just
know if
Moon.
I know you. Do we know you, Moon? Are you somebody we know? I hope your day's going well, too. Where's my sister? My sister was supposed to be here.
Kitty Allen said she wanted to ask how you find your inspiration for your Jagged dolls. Does the doll itself give you ideas, or do you have a project in mind and find the right doll?
Well, we
I think
fight about it a
both.
lot.
A little bit of both, really.
I always want us to sit down and design. This is something I wanted us to do for years, but we never do it. But I always wanted to sit down and design a doll together, but we end up designing things separately. We go kind of separate. But this is pretty much what happens. I come up with the idea and make him make it. And that's pretty much, no, it really,
She's
that is. I tell him exactly
creative,
what I have in my head,
and I
and he's
am
to make
not
it, because
that
I
creative.
can't put it on the doll's face, and I can't draw like he does. I can't sketch. He's like excellent when he sketches, and he's the artist in the family. But you know, I can make the clothes, and I can make like accessories, and I can do stuff out of clay and whatever. But the faces, it's just not my thing. But yeah, sometimes we're out and about, and we just see a doll, and the minute I see that doll, I'm like, I know what I'm gonna do with that doll. I know. I just did an unboxing. Me and Pat did a video on unboxing. It won't be this week's. It'll be next week's. But because I did 2 unboxings, because I got 2 dolls kind of repeatedly run right after the other, and I wanted to open it up because I wanted to see the doll really bad. But she's got this expression, and the minute I seen her, and I bought her from AliExpress, I knew exactly what I wanted to do with that doll, and I still have it in my head what I want to do with her. But I don't
gonna be
know
fun.
why. I just like the dark stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I have just always liked the dark stuff. I love fantasy, and I like sci-fi too, but I like the dark side. But I'm not hugely into blood and gore.
Yeah,
Because
exactly.
it kind of
Neither
ruins
of us are.
things. Yeah, like we've said before, it's not something we normally will do, is the blood and gore, but we have done blood and gore because we've done it for customers. If they want it, we make it. But it's just not something that I want around the house. you know what I mean? I don't want a lot of blood and gore items around the house, but I love the dark dolls, the dark, cool, the beautifully jagged look. And that's just, to me, that's the way I see them. I see them as beautiful, and I see them as jagged, and of course, hence the name of our company. And seriously, guys, the BJD thing was discovered later. We did not know what BJD dolls were, ball jointed dolls, when we started our company. But when we decided to get into them, because when we, found that out, the same initials kind of thing, we were looking for dolls that had joints that we could display, because we were having to make the joints in dolls to display them the way we wanted to. And when we found the BJD dolls, we were like, oh my God, this is great. This is exactly what we're looking for. But the problem is we weren't going to pay those prices, because we just can't see paying $500 to $2,000 for a doll, and then time we do all the work, we got to turn around and add, a few hundred to $1,000 more dollars for a doll. That would be crazy, and that's just not what we ever had in mind. So that's why we started buying dolls from AliExpress, and we had no idea when we did that our lives would be pure HE double toothpick, because you guys have no clue. You have no clue what we have had to endure by buying what people call so-called recast dolls, and most of them aren't even recast dolls. But anyway,
yeah,
that's a whole new story. But that's where we get the idea. I know, way off of there, but that's where we get the ideas for the dolls. They come there, and sometimes the idea of the doll comes first, and then I have to find the doll, and that one's a whole lot bigger chore. But I actually like that whole thing.
It's fun too.
Yeah, because I've sold antiques and collectibles for years, and I like that search. I like searching for things. When we did our book, and we've done I used to be a freelance writer, as you guys probably know, and we did a reference book on some collectibles from Japan.
Yeah,
and
we've got it over there.
Yeah, actually we have it. Pat did the photography and stuff. I'll show it to you. Hang on. I'm gonna get my fat idiot.
You don't have, well, you can't see all the jars and cookie jars and stuff.
Yeah. It's PY Meow, all stuff that was made in Japan back in the...
Completely different from Jagged.
Oh, yeah. But it's cute face stuff.
Yeah, cute face
We had
stuff.
started collecting this many years ago. And anyway, I wrote the reference book on it, and Pat did all the photography. And a lot of these are our stuff, and a lot of stuff was collected from collectors. We would go in their homes, set up our camera systems and stuff, and take photographs. And this was many years ago, and I'm telling about age here, but this was many years ago. This thing was published back in... earlier 20 whatever.
Yeah,
but
don't get us started on that. Holy crap, man, that was a big part of our lives.
This was a job, and I'm
that
actually
done.
going to probably open another channel to do some stuff on this, because I've been asked by people who have bought the book if we would do a YouTube video on this stuff, because we have the guy that made these is now passed away, but his son's still alive in Japan, and they make Mikasa. You guys know about Mikasa?
Same company, yeah.
Glassware. It's just a different name company now, and they make, of course, kitchenware that looks a whole lot different than this. It's a little more elegant. But anyway.
At the time, we had our antique mall and antique stores and booths and stuff, and
yeah,
these were really
this.
big on eBay and everything.
And we
at
couldn't
the time.
get over the fact that no one else
knew where they came
anything
from.
about it. But
yeah.
Anyway, that's why the book was written, and so on and so forth. But anyway,
we did the research and
some of the people
out.
who bought this wanted us to do a YouTube thing, and so, but it would be on a different channel, because it's not the kind of stuff you guys get into. It's really cute though. If you put this stuff in your house, it will make you smile.
Yeah.
There's some stories behind this stuff. It's really cool. But anyway, we'll move on from that subject.
Like I said,
getting
we
off
could
the
go on for
subject
hours about that stuff,
of the
man.
dolls, and I don't even know now why I got onto that. I forgot now why I was talking where
Well,
I
you're
led
right.
to
We did
that
kinda,
one.
didn't we?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh well.
Oh, about searching for dolls and stuff, because we used to search for stuff like that.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I like the investigating part, because that's what I used to do when I wrote for magazines and stuff, because I used to be a freelance writer. So I love that search for stuff. So I love searching for ideas and for dolls and all that to do the dolls. Anything that, you can do research, I like that.
Kitty Ellen says her mom has a pile of Mikasa. She loves it.
Cool. We used to have some Mikasa. I don't think we have any anymore.
Freewheeling says, don't let the bullies stop you. As you said, the current prices aren't actually hurt artists who want to
I think we're too dumb to
Current
pull
prices
out.
actually hurt artists who want to customize. Yeah. Hopefully, as 3D printing gets more mainstream, it'll be easy to
Yeah.
print your own dolls too. Yeah, it's getting easier, but you're right. It's still kind of in its infancy, isn't it?
Honestly, if someone buys a doll that is not original doll and they claim it's theirs and they're selling it on eBay as theirs and they're screwing people over, that's bad. That's just horrible to me. But that's a whole different story than what goes on with the whole AliExpress thing. But that's a whole big discussion. You guys probably don't want to open up the box with me because I've done my research and I know a little bit about it. Because again, I like to research. So I know some stuff that some of the people don't know, but they don't want to hear it anyway. So it doesn't matter how much I know, because it does no good. I try to talk to them and it's like talking, hitting a brick wall, and I get tired of listening to the crap, so I just end it. I don't even
Yeah.
deal with it anymore, because
No sense in
sometimes it's
wasting
like
your
this.
energy.
Stupid can't be taught,
Yeah.
and because it refuses to be. So
Yeah.
that's that.
Yep.
You're right. You're right, Erica. You do what makes you happy, and what makes me happy is to delete all the people with really ugly comments. Do you do that too?
Yep.
It makes your life so much better.
Yeah,
It really does. I learned that the hard way, because
All
I got
better.
to arguing with them, and I made a mistake when I argued with them, because we got blackballed. We got blackballed big times, our channel and stuff. A lot of groups got together and they blackballed the crap out of us. And you know what? I don't really care, because I feel like
Yep.
this. If we're here for the people who love doing what we love doing, and that's collecting dolls and doing things with the dolls, because it keeps you occupied. Everybody needs a hobby. Everybody needs something to do. We work hard all of our lives. We have a lot of stress in our lives. Some have health issues. We deal with a lot of things, and the dolls are there to help comfort us, to give us something to do, to collect, and to dress, to fix our faces, whatever we like doing, and displaying them and photographing and sharing them with the world, because that's what we're supposed to be doing, sharing this collection with each other, with this community, and just spreading doll up. That's what we got to do. Spread a little doll up.
Yep.
So,
Yeah. She
Yes.
agrees. The delete button's the best weapon.
that's right. All right. I remember the silly fuss over the undies challenge. Look how far you have come now. Oh my gosh. You guys probably don't, like Eric, and you guys probably don't even know what she's talking about. Because Kitty Allen's been with us from freaking day one. She's on our Facebook group. She's been there. Love her. She's my Aussie sister. She sews better than me, though. But yes, we had an undie challenge, and it all started with a couple of people on our Facebook group that were talking about making doll clothes, and that one of them had said he had actually made outfits for his dolls with his undies, and not just his undies, but his used undies. And I was like,
Should we just leave it there?
What? We actually did a video on it, and so we used to do challenges on our Facebook group. We tried doing them regularly every month, but people just got busy and couldn't do them, and this and that, and it got tiring. We even did a story thing one time where I started the story, and somebody would pick somebody and would tag somebody, and we would continue the story, and that was a lot of fun too. But then somebody just didn't do it, and it just came to a brick wall again. But yeah, the undies, that was interesting. So we did a challenge, and it was to see who could make the best doll outfit out of undies, and they did not used, but well, kind of were, because it had to already be in your home. You couldn't go buy new
Right.
ones. So I don't know what to say on that part, but it was fun.
Used is an interesting term, isn't it?
I think I've already deleted that video because I was like cleaning out some videos and getting rid of some that hadn't had that many views and stuff, and I think I've already deleted that video. I'm sorry guys, it's gone. But everybody that participated, I made a video and showed their doll that they had made.
And there was some
Out
pretty
of their
cool stuff.
undies.
You got
They did great jobs.
There
You
was
guys
some-
would be blown away. They did
Yeah.
some really cool, sexy outfits. I mean, it was. And they displayed their dolls, and they photographed them and sent them to us, and we picked a winner, and it was fun.
Yeah.
Those were the good old days back when we had 200 subscribers, I think.
Yeah.
Hey, everybody started somewhere,
Oh yeah.
Which I need to fix me something to drink, because I never did. Getting choked. But there was an issue I wanted to bring up with you guys about subscribers.
Oh yeah.
And I don't know if any
Before
of
we
you
forget.
other content creators are having the same issue, but there was a problem where YouTube had actually like rebooted their algorithm kind of thing in December, updated it.
Yeah, and it was glitching.
Yeah, it had a little issue, and it started doing what was called shadow banning. And what that is it will, I don't know if you guys know about spammers. There's things called spammers, and a lot of people will go out and buy subscribers, and there's accounts that are made, and they just go in and they spam different channels and stuff. And this algorithm is supposed to go in and clean those out. And it also cleans out accounts that are not active anymore. But spam accounts, how YouTube works is they will go in and they will take those spammers off of your number count for subscribers. They will not delete those subscribers from your channel, but they will delete them from the numbers. Does that make sense to you guys? Like,
Yeah,
however
to
many
them,
subscribers you have.
It looks like to them they're still subscribed to
Yeah,
the channel, but
which
as
they
far as
are.
our subscriber count goes, it's
Yeah,
dropped
they're
by
still
one
subscribed
if
to your
that person
channel.
is shadow
'cause
banned.
YouTube doesn't want to totally take them off your channel because they want them to watch ads. That's how they make their money.
Yeah,
So they
they
leave
make
them
money.
on there, but they take them out of your count. Doesn't make a lot of sense to me, but that's just how it's done. If you don't believe me, message them, and they'll tell you this is how it's done. That's how they told me in an email. Anyway, so, but when they did this update thing in December, it went kind of, it had, like Pat said, like a glitch. You know how you can get a new software program or something and there's a glitch in it? You know, it takes a while before it starts getting better. Well, that's what happened. Anyway, it decided that there were certain things that some subscribers were doing, and it clicked on those as it was a spammer, which it wasn't.
Like it thought they were a bot. You know,
Yeah,
like
which
if you watch 2 videos in a row, it's like, oh, you're a bot.
It would do something like that. Or if you were waiting
weird things.
for a video that was a live stream, because a lot of these people that are, what are they called? My brain just went dead. I got vlogger stuck in my head, but the ones that do the animated characters and they do live streams all the time.
Yeah, I can't think what that's
You
that's
guys
called,
know who I'm
but yeah,
talking
they've
about.
got
Anyway.
like an avatar. You don't see their real face.
Yeah.
You see their avatar.
So anyway, they really nailed them hard because what they did is they had a bunch of people that will wait outside. They'll set up like a chat room before they start their live videos so that the people that are waiting can chat with each other before the live stream starts. And the bot decided those people were spammers. And
They were VTubers, virtual tubers, maybe.
that's it.
VTuber.
VTubers. Thank
Yeah,
you.
I think.
I thought
yeah.
about that and then I thought that didn't sound right, so I bypassed it. I just
Yeah.
got stuck with that and
But anyway, so yeah, it was kind of targeting.
So
them
anyway,
really
it was
heavily,
doing that
too.
stuff too, and all those people were taken out of these people's channels. And the reason they discovered it was when they were doing their live streams, they were doing some polls during their live stream, and they would let people, vote on things. And they noticed that they were getting a whole lot more votes than they were showing of people that were actually watching live in their channel. The numbers that YouTube was giving. Isn't that weird? I mean, if they showed they had 250 people there on their live stream, they had 500 and something that were, doing the poll. They were like, well, where's all these people? Why aren't they showing up in our numbers? So, you know what I mean? They weren't getting paid for those people being there.
Yeah.
So, the bot had decided because they were waiting outside the live stream, they were spammers, and took them out of their account numbers so they don't see them anymore. So anyway, we got, long story short. Okay, not so short. But anyway, we got caught up in that second time that our channel was attacked as well. And both times they took 300 subscribers away from me. So we recently lost 300 subscribers. But most of them were done by numbers, but some were actually done by subscription. So what we are asking everybody to do is, after the live stream, if you will go into our channel and unsubscribe and then resubscribe, because your notifications and stuff will get updated. Actually, we should do this on a regular basis.
Like rebooting your computer.
Because really, you should
All
do
else
this about
fails,
once
reboot.
every year with whatever channels you're subscribed to. You should unsubscribe and resubscribe. Because like you said, that's like you're like updating, you're rebooting the whole system. Because you are going to lose notifications from channels that if you've noticed that, you're like, I've been subscribed to this channel forever and I thought they took a break. I mean, we had one subscriber, actually a couple tell us that they thought we had gone on a long break because they hadn't been notified
they weren't
about our
getting any
videos.
notifications.
Yeah.
It was weird.
And when you send this stuff to YouTube, they're like, oh well, we made a mistake, we're not going to fix it,
Yeah.
So anyway, so we just had to endure it. And just now, this has been going on for us for, what, almost a month. It started around the Christmas, actually ours started exactly Christmas week is whenever it hit with everybody. It was, well, actually when it was the 16th. I think it's December 16th is when it started. But it was January before it started fixing itself.
You know,
So
actually, you really lost more than 300 subscribers if you think about it, because you were gaining subscribers at the same time that they were taking subscribers away.
Yeah, but that was my total number of loss, not
Yeah.
with the gain. I'm talking about my total number of just loss.
Mm-hmm.
So you do gain and they do take it. It goes like, back and forth, back and forth. You guys know how your numbers work if you're a content creator.
Yeah.
So, but this was like my total just loss in general. It was around 300. And it happened in like 2 weeks period. And then the last week, I've actually started seeing the numbers going back to normal. Because mine always stays pretty normal. It fluctuates pretty much. Lose, 1 or 2, gain like 5. It just kind of goes back and forth like that. If you guys keep an eye on all your analytics, which I'm kind of one of those again. I like the research. I like all that stuff. And I pay attention to that anyway. And just here the last week, I've actually started to see my numbers accumulating and going above my loss. It was nice because for so long I was seeing a bigger loss than a gain, like 166 losses in 7-day period, and it was awful. So anyway, it's good to see it back, but I just thought I would bring that up so you guys might know. If you don't know about that, you might want to go in and we'd appreciate it and unsubscribe and resubscribe. And if you have other channels you subscribe to and you're not getting notifications from them, you might want to go in and do that as well.
Lighthearted Life and Collectibles, she's been saying that, she says, oh my gosh, yes, the notifications or lack thereof has been driving her crazy. Her views have gone down.
Yes. Mine did
And
too.
she
My
said
views went down.
It's like YouTube
Bam.
just stops recommending her content even to her subs. Yeah.
Yeah, I was losing like
I bet
half
you're
of my
in the
views
same
that I was getting
circumstance
before.
then.
It's amazing to me to see that my last few videos, except for that little music one I did, which I didn't expect a lot of people that was in the store from Target. I didn't expect a lot of people to watch that one. But my unboxings and my doll hoarder video and stuff have just, did so much better than what I was doing before. It was horrible. I mean,
And I noticed that too because I unsubscribed and resubscribed to your channel, and
now he
then
gets
I started getting
notifications again.
notifications
He wasn't
again.
even getting
So you
notifications
should
on my channel.
Let your viewers know that
Yeah.
too. That
Yes, do that.
For
All
your
of you
channels,
guys
too.
do that. Just, if you have a live or just a video you do, tell people, say, hey, there's been a glitch in the program, and it happens every year. Actually, it happens like every 6 months, because 6 months ago, I actually lost almost 400 subscribers. And the thing of it is you do not get those numbers back. They will never give them back to you. You may still have those subscribers, or most of them, but you'll never get your number count back, which is annoying. And I know that your number counts don't matter as much as your views do, but I look at it like this. I look at it as we work really hard doing these videos. I mean, you guys know how much time it takes to video these, the cost of it, and the editing. I don't know about you guys, but I can spend hours to days. I've done up to 3 days or more just editing a video. They are a lot of work. A lot of our time and energy goes into those videos, and that is kind of my reward, is by seeing that I'm getting subscribers. It's like that pat on the back, like, hey, you're doing a great job and we appreciate it. The views, of course, do too, and the views are what matters if you're concerned about the money, which we know we all would like to make a little bit of money off YouTube. I mean, come on. I know we all do this for fun too. Shoot, I wouldn't do it for just the money because I don't make any money off this. If you guys are making money, more power to you. But me, But anyway, just saying that. I'll stop on that stuff. But it just,
says
the
she thinks
numbers matter to me.
YouTube has a way of giving us notifications of big YouTubers more than anything, unfortunately. Yeah,
Well,
ain't that the
those,
truth?
because
that's where they get all their
that's
money.
where they make their
probably,
money.
yeah.
Their ads, our little ads, compared to that, are nothing.
Well, really,
I mean,
an ad's an ad. I mean, if people are getting
Yeah.
watching ads, watching your videos and ours, what's the
See,
difference,
that's what I
right? They're
look at
still
it.
watching ads.
you take all of us little guys together, like all of us doll people that do YouTube videos, put us all together, and we actually make one big channel, right?
Yeah.
We stand together. We are powerful.
People are watching.
So
They're
we-
watching. It doesn't
yeah.
matter who they're watching.
They get
If
as
they're
many
watching us,
ads
they're
from
making
all
the
of
same
us
money.
as they do somebody who
anyway.
has 100-something-thousand subscribers or whatever.
Yeah.
Put us all together. We're pretty strong. That right, girl? YouTube power. Which one do you guys prefer to be called? YouTuber or content creator? And if you don't have a channel, which one do you think sounds better?
And meanwhile, there was a question way back here.
Oh, we missed a question. I'm so sorry. Has anybody joined in that I've been rattling my mouth? Anybody going to sleep yet because I'm rattling my mouth? Because we need to move on, don't we? Do y'all all... Something about a book up there. I missed that one.
Oh, I'm trying to find the actual question.
It was a question.
Well, we already covered all those.
Oh, we did? Okay.
Yeah. She'd asked me,
Yeah.
what...
Oh.
She said, Pat, what got you into painting face-ups? And Belinda, what got you interested in dolls?
Okay. You answer the paint thing.
Little Crafty Kitty says, I think content creator is neat. It's fancy, isn't
I
it?
like
Content
YouTuber.
creator
I
is
guess
kind
I'm
of
just a
fancy,
hillbilly,
and
and-
YouTuber's more...
Yeah, YouTuber was
Casual,
there
I think.
first, and I'm more used to it, and I just like it. And I always say content creators fancy is for the fancy people. But anyway, what got you into painting? Tell them when Pat started painting a long time ago.
As far as art, I've always
Pat's
been
an
doing art
artist.
all of my life. I think,
We
so.
got paintings on the walls and stuff that was done by Pat, and so does his family because he's in sketches and he's an artist.
Yeah,
He's
I've
been
taken
doing this
every-
since he was a little bitty, like he was this tall. Okay, maybe not that tall. But
Do little stick
that's
figures.
his mini me. You
But-
tell him about your paint thing, and I'm gonna fix me something to drink because I'm
Fix you
really
something to
thirsty. And I
drink.
forgot to do it
Just
before,
really thirsty.
before we stop.
I know, that's why you saw me sipping on my water every once in a while.
I didn't cut it. I'm gonna cut it.
Cup. I don't know. I've always done art. I took every college course, every that I could at
I'm
the
making
time.
too
But
much noise. I'm sorry.
that's all right.
I'm kind of loud. Sorry.
Get you something to drink. Get that cotton mouth taken care of.
I'm quiet.
But I mean, as far as painting dolls, we
Stop it!
it was kind of a joint
so mean
thing.
to me.
I mean, we had seen. It's just I don't know. We
okay.
got inspired looking at other people's work. You know, I mean,
Oh, why we got into painting dolls?
Yeah,
Does
I
that
mean,
was that the question? I
that
thought
was
they just
part
want to
of
know
it,
why
what-
you got into
in
painting.
doing
Oh,
face-ups.
repaint face-ups because I told him to.
yep, pretty much. I mean, it's like we can do
Yeah.
we can do that.
We
We're
can do
creative
this.
enough. Of course,
We- okay,
that's what I
we've
think
told this story
everybody
before.
has ever done. You know, that's
Why we got
anybody who's
into
ever
painting
started
dolls.
face-ups has looked at someone else's face-ups and gone, I can do that.
But that's not why we started it. And we've told this story before. If you got any of you went to the live stream that we did on the creepy doll thing, we told the story then. So if any of you guys have already heard this, oh well, you're gonna hear it again. We've always been big Halloween people, huge into Halloween. And our house has always been known as the house to go to at Halloween because we would go
that is
out
true.
and out. We made props, animatronics.
People lining up the street to see our house on
Yep.
Halloween.
We used to get so many kids, you guys would not believe it. And I just like the dolls, the creepy dolls. I just like them. I love creepy dolls and I love clowns. I love the things that nobody else likes. I like creepy bugs too. I don't know. Creepy things. So anyway, I was taking the dolls out in the driveway and setting them on fire. I know. You guys don't want to hear this.
With a-
what? You were
With the
burning
blowtorch.
dolls?
She's out there with a blowtorch,
I'm telling this
torturing a
story
doll.
to a bunch of doll collectors going, what the? No Barbies.
Yeah,
but I
no
will tell
Barbies.
you, Sue, what I did with Barbies if you want to know. Is Sue still here? Did she
Yes,
leave us?
Sue's still here.
Okay, Sue, I gotta tell you, what I did with
She's covering
Barbies
her ears.
is I made these. No, you're gonna hear this, girl. I'll text you later. She knows I'll text her and tell her about it. I took Barbies. We made these tombstones out of styrofoam. I don't know if you guys ever seen how you make the big styrofoam ones. I wanted to teach you guys how to make little ones, but where you take and you
still
burn
wanna
the
do
stuff
that.
in and how to do the paint and make it look all old. Anyway, we would do that, and I would take Barbies and like put wings and stuff on it, and I would plant them into these styrofoam things, creep them out so they look like these angels in a tombstone. You guys have seen tombstones that had angels and stuff, and the dolls look really cool in them. So anyway, I did that, but I didn't burn any Barbies much. But I put them out in the driveway, dolls, and I would buy old dolls that were worthless dolls, just
Yeah, just a
old dolls
Cheap.
that were in bad shape, and I set them on fire
10
and
cents.
spray painted them. Actually, I
Dolls.
did it to a few dolls. I found out later were worth a little bit of money, but
Oh.
you would think an antique collector would have known. Anyway. So anyway, and Pat came out one day and I was out. I don't know if I was burning. No, I think I was spray painting one. And
Yeah,
he says,
we were painting some.
you know, he was trying to be really nice too. If you would like, now I'm just saying, if you'd like, I could paint that. I could do something like that. I could paint that doll for you. And I'm out there spray painting with some black, spray painting with a little gray, burning it. I stoned it out. The water hose did. But anyway, and I was like, are you trying to nicely tell me that I do a really bad job on the dolls? So I'm like, sure, knock yourself out. Go paint them. And then he painted some, and they were really, really cool. And we started putting them out and displaying them. And we had those big Barbies and stuff out there and in the cemetery, and they were freaking cool. And then one of the shows that we went to, we went to these craft shows because part of what I do is sell antiques, and I redo furniture. And you guys know that I'm like the jack of all trades. I don't know. I do all kinds of stuff.
We've
but
done so many things
I
in the
rent space
past.
out and sell antiques and collectibles and all that, and restore furniture. And I do the farmhouse stuff because I have the store that does all the farmhouse stuff on Etsy and nana. Anyway, we went to these craft shows, and I would set up and sell stuff. And Pat brought, I think, only 4 or 5 dolls. He took it up to the show with us, and he just said, I think I'll see what they'll do. And we went out to set up our tent area and stuff, and there were some vendors that were setting up around us, and they started coming over, and they're like, oh my God, and they bought those dolls, bam, 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 they were gone.
We sold them all before the show
We
even started.
didn't ever even think about selling them or anything until
other
then,
vendors.
and then Belinda went cha-ching.
We're like, okay, next year we got to make more.
We're going to make dolls. And that's how the doll collections started too, because when you go out looking for dolls, you find stuff you like and you end up keeping them. And some of them I'm like, oh, I'm not going to do anything to this doll. It's too cool looking. I also like vintage dolls. I like big vintage baby doll things. And when I go to thrift stores and I find one that's really cool, I take it. I love the ones with the fat cheeks. I love fat babies. I don't know. I just like chubby fat babies, and I love fat chubby looking dolls. They're just cute because they're like the whole reason why I started collecting the anthropomorphics from this book, because they make you smile. And a kitchen is not a happy place because it's where you cook and where you clean and where you do dishes. And so
Slave
I have
over
these
a hot stove.
all over the top of the way up there, whole mess of them up on top of the cabinets, and they make you smile. They make you happy, and that's what dolls were doing. They were making me smile, so that's why I collect them. So that's the whole story of how we started repainting dolls. And it's so dang exciting, wasn't it? I go write
They
me a
said it was
book.
cool, though. They like it.
You guys need to all tell me how you started. Really, how did you start collecting? So that's what I wanted us to do in the Facebook group. Is I wanted people to go in the Facebook group and get together and say, this is why I do what I do. And I wanted to start a Facebook group just for us YouTubers, which Erica knows this. I've been flipping this one around. I tried to get Marna to start one with me, but Marna won't do it. She's not a Facebook person, and she says she has too much to do now. Well, so does all of us. We all busy people. But I just thought it would be really cool if we could all have a place we could all go and vent and help each other out, because there's so many things that, you learn the hard way. And just like I found out the hard way that when you do giveaways, you are not supposed to tell people they need to subscribe to your channel because it's totally against YouTube rules. But everybody still does it. I found out the other day that there was some YouTuber on here that had, I don't know, like 1 million something subscribers, and he was doing a giveaway and telling people they had to subscribe to his channel in order to join the giveaway. And I'm like, well, if he gets by with it, why can't we? Of course, we're the ones that get in trouble.
Little Crafty Kitty wanted to know how I did the staples like on the clown. They're real staples.
They're real.
I took
The
my
burns?
staple gun out
Pat burns
and
them
did
too.
real staples in that thing.
I hate to tell you guys this, but where's that clown at? Isn't she in here? Chair's making noise.
over there.
I didn't do that. That was my chair. I
the,
swear, right?
underneath the TV.
Yep, that's right.
She's beating me up with her chair. Yeah, real air compressor and
We don't play around with it.
no, it's not playing around with that thing. Had those.
But even
You had to be
after-
careful with it to get it lined
even
up
after
just right.
you
But yeah,
put in real staples or you do real cuts, you have to paint it to look real. And so Pat does that too. So all the cuts in here, he actually cut her, and she actually has staples.
Yeah, used a
I
like
put them
a,
on plaques
not a soldering iron, but
and do this.
basically like a soldering iron to burn them and all that sort of stuff.
That house
Yeah,
is
exactly, Kitty. It was kind of like that. I felt kind of bad sometimes. You're like,
Because they-
it's only gonna hurt for a second. Hang on. Pop.
How in the world does this scare somebody? I would really love someone to tell me, how is this creepy, scary? She's as cute as she can freaking be. Does that scare you? These are all over our house. We are used to having creepy dolls in our house. It's nothing.
Yeah, tell
And
her
our-
she's pretty, Belinda. Tell her she's pretty.
Yeah, that's right. Does Sue say that? Because I told Sue
Yeah,
that I tell
little
them every
crafty.
night. I tell
Yeah,
them
Sue said that,
oh,
yeah.
Erica. I tell them that every night. And that's why they don't kill us in our sleep. Because
Right,
I tell
it
them how
was-
party they are.
It was Sue.
That's
yeah.
right. And our son, he does not mind no matter how creepy we make the dolls. He's fine with it. But when we strip everything, they have no face, they freak him out. He does not like dolls with no face.
The
Freaks him
ones
out.
with the painted eyes, so you strip it off, they don't have any eyes or anything. He's like,
He doesn't like that. The whole face thing doll. That reminds me, my daughter's
I'm out.
boyfriend has a little boy that was 4 years old. He was in the house and he looked at one of our dolls. We had this big stand-up doll and we had took his eyes and everything out. And he walks up, he goes, "Oh, don't no eyes. She got no eyes." Freaked that little 4-year-old out. He ain't afraid of him anymore.
yeah, no.
Nope.
He's not worried
afraid of him
now.
anymore. He's used to him.
He's like, it's a doll.
He's a
It's
doll
fine.
now. He's like, whatever. He goes up and gives it a kiss now. He don't
It's
care.
Nana's dolls. It's no big deal.
Call me Nana. Call me Nanny. Okay. Now what are we going to talk about? I'm going to sit here. Blah, 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 blah. I do that.
What else?
Okay. There was something
She's-
in there. What?
Kitty Allen says she's doing some Regency dress dolls for this Regency weekend thing she's going to. She hopes people likes them like your creepy dolls. Yeah. I hope so. That would be awesome, wouldn't it? It's such a morale boost whenever your stuff sells and people love it. Oh man.
In a cafe for $2? Okay, so Kitty Allen says, I've never not loved dolls. My current collection started with finding a vintage and hard to find my scene doll in a cafe of all places for $2. And I love that. Don't you guys love that? I love finding dolls in strange places, and I love finding dolls that are valuable or whatever for like almost nothing. I get a high off of finding stuff really, really cheap. I always have. I always said that if I won the lottery and won millions of dollars, I would still go to thrift stores. I would still go to yard sales. I still go to estate sales and auctions because I love it. I love the thrill of finding something at a great bargain. It's just,
Yeah.
it's
I mean,
what I live for.
there's things that we could probably just eBay and get, but it's so much more fun to hunt for them locally. I mean, you're going to pay a premium price on eBay, but then trying to find them at a garage sale or yard sale out here, yeah, it's
I plan a
find
couple
them
of
for like $1 or
Bridgerton
something.
bears.
Oh, man.
What are Bridgerton bears?
yeah. What's Bridgerton bears?
I don't know
saw
what
that.
those are. I know the TV show. What is that?
Bridgerton.
Bridgerton. I like that TV show. Right now we're stuck on Squid Games. Does anybody else watch Squid Games? We just like recently got into
might
it,
be
and now we're
halfway through
addicted.
that.
Like we watched 2 episodes last night, and after we get off here, we're gonna watch another episode because it's a weird freaking show. I don't know why things like that, but you know how. Okay, so Kitty
Yes.
says, yeah, I found a mint toner doll in a thrift store for $120, and she is only one of 150. Oh, that was a good buy.
Wow.
From a 2012 convention, she is totally complete and worth about 4 times what I paid. See, I told everybody that I will find a toner doll in a thrift store. I'm determined. So thank you, Kitty, for telling me that, because everybody keeps telling me, and no, you're not going to find one. Well, I got proof you can do it now. I'll just say, I know a girl that found one.
Kitty Allen says, yes, fun, bright, garish Regency dresses based on the Bridgerton
That
show.
is what she's talking about. Oh, a bear though. That's kind of
cool.
cool.
I like
Never
it.
thought about a bear unless it had jagged teeth, and then I would probably do the bear. But otherwise, I want to make little bears with jagged teeth for my dolls. Do you think that guys would be cute for like the dark dolls to have a little abnormal teddy bear? That would be cool.
Bitey bear.
See, Erica likes Squid Games too. Yay, girl!
She watched it all at once. You binged the whole
You did
thing.
not. I've never binge watched anything like
Was
that.
that like 10 episodes, like 10
Game of
hours?
Thrones, though, we got really close. Game of Thrones of just sitting there and just watching that thing nonstop because we got
that show was
really addicted. And then
terrible.
after spending all that time, and then the end of it was just, oh my god, horrible. I don't want to talk about that. Anyway.
Terrible
But,
ending, but
yes.
I mean, it's terrible for
Squid
a
Game.
person's
I
addiction.
want to make, Erica, I want to make a doll. The one in the first game of Squid Games.
Oh, like
I think that
the big
Yeah, but she's so easy
red
to
light,
make. I'm
green
almost
light doll?
feel like I'd be cheating making one, but I wanted to make one and put it up for sale because I just think it's cool. I just like that doll. Do you like that doll?
red light.
I would give it guns too. Let's really go out and give it big old guns.
She didn't have guns.
No, but I want to give her big guns.
You want to give her guns?
Yeah. Have her arms turn into big guns. Okay, so I live on the dark side. I know. I'm not with the people who like all the pink frilly, but I have been thinking about doing a creepy doll. And I want Pat to do her creepy but softer creepy. And I want to do her in pink and frilly. Do you think that'd be cool? And then I wanted to have like this, like a teddy bear or whatever, like I said, with these jagged teeth. And wouldn't that be cute? It's just me. Am I weird? It's okay. At least we have weird customers.
Yeah. Just wanted to know if we watched Discovery of Witches.
Series. I think that's the one I tried to get into, and I just couldn't do it. It just didn't have it for me. I don't
know.
I don't know what it was about it. I'm trying to remember everything about it now. Well, we'll try it again, but I did try it once, and I couldn't get into it. But
maybe it was a little slow in the beginning. If it's kind of like, was it Game of Thrones even that was a little bit slow whenever it first started? There was something that we got into.
Game of Thrones went bam.
Yeah, you're right. It slapped you in the face.
Killed one of the main stars pretty much right off the bat. So no.
There was some show that started out kind of slow. It got really good as it went, but maybe we'll have to check it out. Maybe
Kitty, you're watching the one with not the Korean version, but the American. That's what we're watching. Our son got mad because he watches the Korean version, but I'm like, I can't sit there and read. I don't have that. I'm a little
what? ADD?
Antsy.
ADHD?
ADHD. I can't sit still long enough to read. Yeah, so I've been listening to the English version too, and I know my son says, those people are really good actors, but they sound really stupid.
But their voiceovers are
their
horrible.
Voiceovers out. I'm like, I don't care. I like it anyway. I think they're freaking funny.
Kitty Ellen says on the Discovery of Witches, it probably helps if you read or listened to the books first.
I haven't.
So yeah, we haven't done that.
Nope, but I like witches.
Yeah.
Game of Thrones made my husband mad.
It made us all mad.
We all got mad. Everybody that was addicted to it. And I had a good friend that she watched it from day one, so she had put 8 years of her life into it, and she was angry enough that I'm surprised she did not get on the plane and fly out to Hollywood or whatever and hurt people. She was that upset about it. That upset. Okay, what else are we? We got so far away from dolls.
Yeah, we
It's
got off of dolls.
Discovery
but
Witches
still.
was made in UK based on the books by Deborah Harkness.
Mm-hmm.
She is a genuine historian. Oh.
I know that they end up going the past.
Is that
on
the one where? No, that's not. I'm trying to remember which one it is because I've watched so many different shows. You'll watch so many of them, and then you go on. Is that the one where the book got into her?
Yeah, she found that.
The things out in the book went up into her. Is that the one, Kitty?
I forget if it was archive number such. It's not archive, but something. But yeah,
I'll have to try it again. I'll try it again. Anytime someone tells me, "Oh, go back and watch it. You'll like it." I will try it. Yeah, I did. Okay.
And then they end up going into the past, and I don't know that they ever come back to the present time on that.
Kitty's got us all. Even Jen wants to go watch it now. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Maybe I ought to get the book. I wish I had time to read again. I used to read a lot.
Yeah.
I just never, ever have time to read anymore.
Yeah.
Okay. Eric is asking any Valentine doll creations. Actually, my Valentine doll I just gave away to you guys. I want to do the soft girl in the pink frilly thing with the... Oh, actually, she doesn't have the teddy bear. I'm going to make her with the pink frilly dress. Pat's going to do the face with, like I said, more pastel creepy. Still creepy, but more of a light pastel colors. And I'm going to give her a voodoo doll, and she's going to be ripping the heart out of it. It's me. I just want her to look really cute and frilly.
What's funny is we don't like blood and gore, but it's going to be ripping the heart out.
It's a voodoo doll. Voodoo dolls are quiet. We're making one for a customer right now that's an animatronic that actually moves it. It actually does take the heart out of the voodoo doll, but she's a witch doctor. So we're working on that one too. But Yep.
Yeah,
Okay.
we watched. We're
So do
all
you
caught
have
up on
ideas?
Witcher also. Yeah.
Erica, do you have some ideas? Does anybody have any ideas? Are they anybody doing a doll for Halloween or clothes for their doll for Halloween or doing any kind of really cool display pictures of a cool Halloween scene or I'm stuck with Halloween Valentine scene? Any Valentine stuff? Ignore my Halloween. I
We
love
sold our
Halloween.
other Halloween one, animated
Val-
one, didn't we?
Which what are you talking about?
Where is the animated Halloween? Not Halloween.
See,
got me
I
saying
know
Halloween
he's
now.
got. I'm like what?
Valentine.
Okay, let's go back. We're
The
going to go to
animated
Valentine. We're so
Valentine.
stuck. We do Halloween all year. But Valentine. Yeah.
We
yeah.
sold that one, didn't
But this is one I'm wanting to do that just, it's not for a customer.
gonna
It's just
talk
one I
about
came
that
up
one, but you
with.
don't
So I
want
want to
to,
know.
okay.
And Kitty thinks it's funny, a voodoo Valentine. She going to be party. I'm showing you, Kitty. I prove to you. She be party. So anyone else have any ideas or any, like I said, any Valentine displays for your dolls that you come up with, any really cool stuff? Love me. Grimmy Cavell? Witcher. Oh, Witcher. I love Witcher. Kitty Allen. You love Witcher? I love Witcher. This season was a little for me because the little girl was a little harder for me to get into her. I don't know. I guess I could go on about that too, and I won't do it. But I love Witcher. Yes, I do, and I'm ready for the next season already. I'm ready
Yep.
for a lot of the next seasons that we haven't got yet. And what's the nun one? I always forget the name
Warrior Nun.
of it. Warrior Nun. Has anybody watched Warrior Nun? I want it back. I miss it. It's been, 2 years now since it's been on? I love that one. I actually wanted to make a doll of her because I thought it was so cool to have a nun that carried weapons, and I think that's freaking cool. But so that one, and of course, you guys probably know we watch all the Walking Dead series. Fear of the Walking Dead, and World Beyond. We watched that one too. That's over now. We watched all those. So we're kind of in between shows.
Kitty Allen, a Witcher doll. That would be fun to make a Witcher doll. A male with long white hair, and
I think I don't
you'd
know.
have to make his armor and
He's
everything.
kind of. I think he's just. I'm worried
get
that
to
that
make
doll
another
has just been
weapon.
done too much. That style of doll.
Yeah, probably true.
I don't know, but I would like to do a male doll similar.
Is Warrior Nun like the flying nun in menopause?
Much worse. Much worse. If you guys haven't seen it, go.
Yeah,
I think
you'll
on
have to check it
Netflix.
out.
I'm not sure which one it was on, but go binge watch it. Erica, if you haven't seen it, go binge watch it. It's, oh my God, you guys will love it. It
Now,
is so cool.
the
These
main-
nuns are badass.
The main character, don't feel bad if you don't like the main
Yeah,
character.
I disliked her a lot in the beginning.
Yeah.
But the nuns,
But
I
the-
love them. You will fall in love with these nuns, these butt-kicking nuns. I
Yeah.
mean,
They're cool.
they're cool.
It's like,
I know Kitty would love them. If
Yeah.
Kitty, you need to go watch those. That's right up your alley, and I think Erica would like them too. So we do that. And anyone else? Is anybody? Manny. Who's Manny? Hi, Manny. So
She-
sorry that we didn't say hi to you when you came in. She says, "Yeah, the games are pretty cool." Which games is she talking about? Witcher? Oh, she's probably talking about the Witcher games. We're talking about the Witcher series. That's true. There
Yeah,
is a
you're
Witcher
right.
games, but I don't do the gaming stuff. I haven't in many years. I don't have time. But I think that's funny. Flying nun on menopause. Oh, Kitty, you so crazy, girl. Oh, yeah.
No, I've seen the 1,000-Pound Sisters, but oh my God.
Oh, that's a
can't get into
reality
them.
show thing.
Yeah, it's a reality show.
No, I
We don't
watch
do a lot of reality shows.
I detest all that stuff. I feel like we have enough stuff we deal with in our own normal lives. I don't want to go on TV and watch it. You know what I'm saying? I want to be entertained. I want somebody get in there entertain me like Witcher and I just went brain dead. What's the? Oh, I hate that one. I have a brain. I
What's
hate
the what?
that brain block. The one with Baby Grogu.
Oh,
Oh, it's right on the tip of my tongue. I can't believe I can't think of it. I love that show.
yeah.
Somebody say it real fast. Type it. Say it. Type it real fast. Oh my God! Why can't I think of that?
I'll remember it.
I'll remember
Eventually.
it too one of these days. I
We
almost
got
wanna
other
put it
things
on
that are
the-
scrolling past here that we could talk about too
okay.
while we're doing it. but-
I think I saw Warrior Nun on Netflix. Kitty, I can go check it out. Well, you would remember. Don't even tell me you forgot it. It was good. I know it's been
Mandalorian.
Mandalorian. That's right, Mandalorian. You guys like that? I love Baby Grogu.
Yeah.
I
yeah.
love Mandalorian.
She
too.
said
he's
Mandalorian
hot.
too, right about.
Oh, I can't eat all. was Witcher. But, you know. You guys know that the guy that plays Witcher in real life is like a Joker. They say
Oh, and he is so. Henry Cavill is so into the.
pranking.
Huh?
No. Oh, the character. Go ahead.
He's so into the games and the books and everything, and they say he is just so like on top of everything that's going on with the show. It's hilarious. You should read up on some of the stuff that he does. It's just he's constantly like talking to the director. I think we should do this, because he loves the character. This was almost like a lifelong dream for him to play this character.
He's obsessed with it. Sue's talking about she loves horror movies, which she told me
Yes,
that the
exactly.
other night. That she loves horror movies and she loves sci-fi, and she loves American Horror Story. I never got into any of those.
Yeah.
I think I like the Squid Games. I like things a little crazy, but they're just a little too out there for me mentally. Just
Henry
everybody
Cavill.
has. I have a friend who absolutely thinks those things are the greatest thing in the world, but I just never could get into any of them. They were just a little too far out there for me. But I do like horror, but I like real horror. I don't like just blood slashers because I want a storyline. As a writer myself, I want someone to give me a real story. I want to know that they earned it, that they were actually in there and writing a story or script and give me a storyline because, just I go in and cook and cut myself plenty. I don't need to watch it on TV. I see plenty of blood right here in my own home. I open up boxes
She's
for
talking
dog
about how
and
Henry
I cut myself.
Cavill, he plays World of Warcraft, Warhammer,
Kitty, yeah.
builds his own computers.
Yeah, they say he's hilarious.
He's hilarious.
Mhm.
Yeah.
He's a joker.
Oh, I kicked the.
Okay, so
Oh my
Jen
God, it's
Ben
not an
watched
earthquake,
Into
I
the
just kicked it.
Badlands and loved it. She said, I will have to try and find where none. Badlands. I know I heard it and seen everything, but we never watched it. I don't know that if we ever tried it.
Yeah, it's like from the same people as The Walking Dead. It was just
Oh,
swords
oh,
and
that one.
all that sort of stuff.
I watched
yeah.
some of them, but yeah, I didn't get into those quite as much. I don't know why. I guess at the time it was on, we had so many other things we were watching that I never really got the chance to get into it too much, but I think I probably would have if I would have stuck with it. Yes, he does all his action scenes himself.
Yep.
Manny, you are so right. We love
I
him.
just hope he doesn't hurt himself doing that, though. We wanted to keep doing the show.
Stevie Nicks was on one. I know who Stevie Nicks is because she's a singer, but I don't remember.
She's on one of what? In The Witcher?
Witcher?
Or Badlands?
Or which one are you talking about?
Here's a creepy idea for you. Eva Green did Miss Peregrine's School for Peculiar Children. Yep.
I read
She'd be
those.
an awesome doll.
I read the
Yeah.
books. I didn't watch the movie. I watched one of the movies. It just wasn't as good as the books, but I did read the books.
I know. A little crafty kitty says she quit Walking Dead after her favorite characters died. Oh,
A lot
man.
of people gave up. We stuck with it because we were knuckleheads. But
And
when Glenn
we
and,
still
all
watch
them
it,
died,
but
yeah,
it
I
is
had
not
some
what it was.
some problems and almost left it then. But I went ahead and we've stuck it out, and we're going to keep sticking it out. And we're just stupid like that. I don't know.
We
but
curse at the TV. And,
I
man,
curse
it's
a
just-
lot at the TV.
it's just-
I should do one of those where where they do the videos where they watch a show and they review it stuff, and you guys would be like,
Hi,
and
Mackerel.
mine would just be beep 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 beep, beeping out every single thing came out of my mouth.
Our son comes in and says, "Why do you still watch this?"
I'm on the edge of my chair. You son of a... I get a little too into it. Anyway, so Kitty was saying, here's a creepy doll idea for you. Okay, Eva Green did Miss. Oh, that was
the one
you
I
just
just
said
read.
that. I'm sorry, Patty's already read it. I don't know exactly how I would do her though, because she's like really a crow. So I don't know. I have to think about that one. Anyway, I don't know that I want to do that. Isn't it weird how there's things that you want to do and things that you don't want to do, and I don't have the unk to do that. I'm so sorry, Kitty.
She would be, more of the beautifully jagged though, because she's definitely not, just outright gore or anything with her.
No.
I mean, she's more subtle. It'd be
Jen says,
it'd be all you doing costumes to make it look like her.
Jen said she loved the first two American Horror story series, but then lost interest in the others. I do love Walking Dead, though. You go, girl. A lot of people said that, too. I heard about the American Horror Stories, is that the first one or two they liked, and then after that they didn't. I don't know. The two that I tried to watch, I just didn't go in for them at all. And let's see who else.
Outpost. We haven't watched Outpost. It's a fantasy
Zombies
show.
are overdone, huh, Kitty? Yeah, maybe so. But to me, zombies will live on forever.
Yeah. Oh man, that's horrible.
Oh,
So
okay.
Outpost is a fantasy show with big, strange creatures in it. That's interesting. I'll have to look for that.
Oh,
I don't know what the Outpost
we may
is.
have to watch that one then.
Lock and Key. We watched the first season. Is it the second season that's
I
out
couldn't
now,
get into
or third?
the second season.
I think we're on the second season
It went
now,
too teenager
aren't
to
we,
me.
right?
Too teenagey.
It was interesting.
And
I thought
all of them
I liked it better
complaining
than
about
she did.
all their teenager problems, and I
Yeah.
got kind of tired of that. And I like the fact that the one girl, I don't know what her name is, but the girl in the series, the daughter, because there's a girl and the two guys,
Mm-hmm.
a little boy and the other guy. But I like the fact that her bad part of her
Yeah, that was
came
cool.
out of her. I wanted more on that.
I really
It's
like
like
that.
they just all of a sudden they just took that out of the story.
Was it her fear? I think.
She might have
think it
came
was her
back. You would
fear.
know if you continued to watch it. But I wanted this series to go on her, just showing what her evil
Oh man,
did,
that,
because I thought that was
that
totally
character
cool.
was cool.
I like that part. But everybody's different.
And then
Okay.
she went and
Oh, has anybody watched the new movie, The Externals? What was it? My
The-
brain gone again.
yeah, Eternals,
Eternals.
the new Marvel movie.
Yes. Anyone watch that? Does anybody get into that stuff? Oh, it was written by Stephen King. What was written by Stephen King?
Lock and Key. Stephen King's son.
Oh,
I
I
didn't
didn't know
realize
that.
that.
I used to read all his books and slept through most of them. He is so slow about getting to that horror point, and then it's just a big old clown at the end, or a big old spider, or whatever. And you're like, oh, okay, whatever. He's a good writer, though. I do like a lot of his stories, of course. But anyway, we're getting back. Does anybody get into the superhero movies like that?
Into the Marvel stuff.
Yeah, we actually liked that one. It
Well,
was
I'm
really
hearing it
good.
occasionally.
I don't know. I didn't know that was written by
Stella's
Stephen King's
mini
son,
world.
though.
Hi, I'm back. Welcome back, Stella.
Hi, Stella! I didn't say hi to her, I think, when she first came here. Hi, Stella. I didn't know you were
seen-
gone. I'm so sorry. I'm just glad you're back. So, how many people do we have here? We can't see the numbers, can we?
I don't know.
What does
if
that say?
you
Does
can.
yours say it on your thing?
I don't
I
know.
wonder if anyone's left us and didn't tell us. Lightning Dolls, hello! Glad you could come. I don't even know what time it is or how long we've been here. I don't even know if I care. I just love to talk.
Yeah.
Recording. We've been here a long time. I watch all the Marvel films, says Jen Duncan, but haven't seen, that many of the new ones lately. You know, I was not in the new ones. There were some of them I was kind of like, but I like this one. This one was pretty good. And I had my umps about it too. I kind of go, I liked it. I will watch the next one, but I think I had a better storyline because we watched half of it and it was late, so then we watched the other half the next night, and we had came up with the whole idea of how that story was going to be. And then when we seen it, how it really did end and stuff, we were like, our idea was much better.
Oh, there's a doll question. What
Jen's got to
would,
go soon.
what would be your Grail dolls?
Wait a minute. Jen says it's almost 2:30 there. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah, if you leave, girl, we understand.
Yeah.
If you guys want to talk for a while, we'll talk. If you guys got to go. We're cool with that. We just love to talk. Talk about dolls and scary stuff. God, nothing's better, is there? Nothing better. Okay. Sue says I had enough superhero stuff. Well, Sue, they're just going to have to make a horror movie with superheroes, aren't they?
Yeah.
See, I got ideas. I have called movie people right now.
Now Marvel has the whole zombie thing in theirs, but zombies are almost played out though. So,
Well, they suck at
but
it.
zombies with superpowers was kind of creepy.
Yeah, I don't know. I like that. Okay.
Ooh, keep kicking the table.
Well, thank
What
you,
was
Stella. She says she loves her guys'
custom
custom
dolls.
dolls. Thank you. That's
Thank
sweet
you.
of you.
Too talented. Well, I don't know
Appreciate
about
that.
that. I feel like I've got a lot of room to
You're so
improve.
sweet. You get your chair.
Trying.
crowding
My
me.
Foot's going to sleep.
Don't wake it up.
It does not make it feel better.
Some guy died. I saw that was in a recent one. Sue, what are you talking about, girlfriend? Oh, you're talking about on this one of the superhero
Hmm.
things, the Avenger thing?
Probably like
Oh, you mean like one of the people really died that was a character?
Iron Man.
Or are you talking about the character died? Like the real person or the character?
Yeah.
The character.
Iron Man.
That was Iron Man. That's been a few movies back.
Yep.
Girl, that's old news.
It was sad.
Old news. I'm still upset Meatloaf died. Does anybody even know who Meatloaf
Right.
is? Soon I know who Meatloaf is. I liked Meatloaf when I was a little kid. He was like cool. I was rocking. Yeah.
So she wanted
I'm
to know
older.
what would be our Grail dolls, our Holy Grail dolls.
I don't know. I don't think I could have one. I get so tired of things. I don't like to mass produce anything. If we sell a doll at a show or something and somebody comes back and says, "Oh, I'm so upset because I wanted to buy that doll and it sold when I came back and I really want one. Would you make another one?" I'm like, "No." I don't like to do it. I mean, I'll tell them I can make you something maybe similar, but I will not make a same doll twice because I just get bored really, really quickly. And I mean, I have a shop, of course, on Etsy that, like I said, do the farmhouse stuff that is a repeated product, but it's just kind of different. It's different than the dolls. The dolls are a lot of work, as you guys know who do them, a lot and lots and lots and lots and lots of work. And I just don't want to do that same thing over again. So I don't think I have one. I think I just like constantly coming up with a new one and seeing a new doll and making that doll and see what it looks like. So I don't think I would ever have a Grail doll. So does anybody else have one? I mean, as far as, that is if you're asking me to make what we make, unless you're asking is there a doll out there that I would love to have as far as collecting, then my brain went the wrong way and I apologize.
I think that's what they mean. Like,
Oh.
is there a doll that you'd like to collect? Like
Like
if you found it out in the wild, would it be like, oh, I found my Holy Grail doll?
Yeah, there's probably several that
Yeah.
would be like really expensive dolls that if I find them at thrift stores, I keep telling everybody that I'm going to find one of these really expensive designer dolls in a thrift store, and that probably would just be finding one of those really expensive dolls.
Hi, Adriana.
I know it can be done.
You're all right. You're not too late.
And buying and reselling like I have for many years, I one time bought a pin set at a yard sale for 10 cents and sold it for $1,000.
Yeah, it was
So,
a gold filigree
Yeah, it turned out to be, it was gold filigree. It's from the 50s.
fountain
and
pen.
Yeah. $1,000.
10 cents.
A dime. That's a 100% profit. Can't beat that. So
Kitty
9%
Allen's
more.
Grail dolls would be the first 4
I
current
know.
anniversary dolls.
Because they don't make them anymore. And I know, I even tried to get them for her too. I was sending messages to the girls up there going, "Hey, I got a friend that really would like them." And they're like, "We're so sorry, we don't make them anymore." So you're going to have to find those as a resale item, like on eBay or something, girl. Or walk into a thrift store and somebody.
Yeah, those gold filigree, it was solid gold filigree.
A fountain pen's worth that much? Well,
Yeah,
mine
in
was.
that particular case.
Kitty, the one I had was.
Yeah.
But there are, yes, there can be.
They
but
can
like we
be.
said, it was like 14% or 10 carat. I mean,
Yeah, it was 14 carat.
14 carat gold. So,
14 or 24. Hell, I don't know. Could have
it
been
might have
24
been. I don't know.
karat
It
gold
was,
as far as
they
I
were-
know.
It was a pen and pencil set.
We put it
It was
on.
a dime. It looked cool. I thought, I like to buy cheap things and resell them. And
Bye,
I
Jen.
just got
Thanks
really
for
lucky.
staying
Bye,
with us as long as you
Jen.
could. You stayed
Have
up
a
really
good
late.
evening.
Sorry for keeping you up so late.
Thanks for coming, though. We appreciate it. We enjoyed you being here. Night, night. Take care, too. Okay. Well, what time is it? We'll talk till 9 o'clock, and then maybe we'll cut out, too, and go watch
Yeah,
our
another.
Squid Game
That's true, I
thing.
gotta
So anybody,
work
anything else you guys
tomorrow
want to talk
morning,
about? Two American Girl was one Pleasant. Is that AG?
Stella broke her foot. She
Oh,
said it was
I
a
didn't-
rat that scared her and then
I
went by
wanted to
her
say
foot.
hi to this person,
Yeah.
XXKAS Forever XX. I hope you don't have a YouTube channel. But
That
we are
looks
glad to have
good.
you. I hope you haven't been here a long time. I missed you, but
No. 2AG was when Pleasant first came to be.
I'm confused. Is AG American Girl?
Oh, yes. That's better than Attorney General that I had in my head. So.
That part I got. It was the other part I didn't understand. Two American Girl was when. when Pleasant first came to be. Is that the Pleasant the name? I'm confused. Maybe it's this noggin's confused. Okay, and then Erica says, well, Crap Kitty says, I have 3 American Girl dolls now, but found a lot of 5. Oh, so these are your, get back, this is their Grail dolls. Is finding certain American Girl dolls. I can understand that because there is some value in some American Girl dolls. And I will tell you guys the truth, before I knew anything about American Girl dolls, I actually took one apart. I know, I broke it. I made it creepy. I'm sorry. I got yelled at by a lot of people for bypassing American Girl dolls and stuff at thrift stores, but like were $3 and stuff that I showed in my videos. But I'm not big into American Girl. I have one that I bought for $5 at a thrift store, but I've never done really much with her. She has some clothes and stuff, but I just never really got into those dolls that much. I don't know. It's like I don't get in. I got some, but I don't like the new Barbies as well as I do the vintage Barbies. At first, I was doing the newer Barbies, but then I found some vintage Barbies by mistake. As you guys probably seen, I found some at an estate sale and stuff really cheap, and then started finding them at thrift stores for $5 stuff, and just started getting into them because I love the way they're made. I love the way they look. They just have so much more about them than.
I'm forcing her out here. Pull her back into the picture here.
You can see me kick his butt. Anyway, I like vintage Barbies better, and you know, it's just when you get out there and you start getting the dolls and stuff, there's just certain things that you like better than others. And I have fashionista dolls in boxes that I've never opened that are in a shelf because I just lost interest in them. I do not like how they're made. I think they're made poorly, and I'm not putting in anybody's doll collection down. If you like them, more power to you, but they're just not my thing. I bought them because I was originally going to make them these big dresses and display them. I just thought they would look really pretty, but I just don't like the dolls. But I love the vintage dolls. I would love to, again, there's so many things I would love to do and wish I had the time. I would like to find enough vintage Barbies to remake the first Barbie commercial ever and just do it in black and white and make all the clothes for them and set them up that way. I just think that commercial is so cool. The old first, and I don't know, I just thought it would be cool to do a video like that, but it would take me way too long to find the Barbies and make the clothes and do the whole display thing, but it's just something I would like to do.
Bye, Sue. Bye, Stella.
Bye, Sue. Night, Sue. Thanks, Sue, for unsubbing. I mean, thanks for resubbing.
Adriana has a question. I have a question. A doll made of plastic can be a BJD even if it has a ball joint without a string?
Did I
Or
tell
must
her?
it be made of resin?
Adrian?
What?
I don't know if I told Adriana. I don't know if I said hi to you. If I
we
didn't.
did.
Okay, good. Anyway, here's our whole thing on BJD ball jointed dolls. I have videos out where I have made it very clear how I felt about people who go around and say that ball jointed dolls have to be strung. They do not have to be strung. This is the true fact of it. You can look this up in the dictionary yourself. It clearly states that ball jointed is a ball that goes in a socket. Nothing about a string. That is the legit definition of ball jointed. So a doll that's ball jointed does not have to have a string to hold those joints in together, just a socket and a ball. So if your doll has joints all in it, but its shoulders up here are ball jointed, you have a ball jointed doll. And I truly believe that, and everybody else can argue it out. Everybody's entitled to their own beliefs or whatever, but that is my belief and I stand behind it. And not everybody, but a lot of those that are constantly telling you that your doll is not a BJD because it's not a strung doll or because it doesn't cost a whole lot of money or whatever, are simply trying to protect the value of their dolls. That's all it is. It's just their protection so that the value of their doll stay high. So they want to tell you that your doll is not a ball jointed doll, but it is. And it doesn't matter, that doll can be made out of resin. Does not matter. Plastic is plastic. Resin is a type of plastic. That's all it is. You just add a few different formulas, solutions or whatever, and you have a different type of plastic. Resin actually is not a great plastic to make a doll out of. It was a step up from porcelain or ceramic dolls. Because those dolls broke so easily is why they came out with the resin dolls. But resin dolls break very easily too, as you guys know. And they're not good for the economy. But ABS plastic is a thinner plastic, but it's more durable and it's much better for the economy because it doesn't allow poisons in the air or whatever. Not that your resin doll has poison, don't worry about it, just don't eat it, But it's just better for the economy, not just the economy, but the environment is what I'm trying to say. It's better for the environment. It's a better plastic. It dissolves easier, ABS does, and it's a cheaper price doll because it's cheaper to make. And it is not true that dolls that you buy from companies in Korea and stuff are more expensive to make than AliExpress dolls because they spend more money on the resin. That's bull. Where the crap does people get that from? Oh, because they use more resin. What? That's just ridiculous. Seriously, take the expensive doll, take the cheaper doll, compare them. More than likely, those dolls are made just alike. But no, your doll does not have to be a string doll to be a BJD doll. And if anyone argues with you about that, then wherever they're arguing with you, just delete them and get rid of them because, everybody has a right to their belief, but nobody has a right to be ugly about it.
Exactly. As long as you're happy with your doll, that's all that matters. That's exactly right.
But a ball joint is a ball joint. Nobody can argue that out as much as they would like to. That's just the true fact of it.
Well,
that's my point on it.
Got a fancy one. Cause Forever got my first Danny Chew smart doll.
Good for you.
Those are cool. They're cool. You got to admit they're cool.
She's your first BJD too. And yes, Danny Chew's dolls are BJD dolls. They're ball jointed dolls. Her name is Kendall Rain. Oh, that's so pretty.
That's cool.
I love that. She's cool. Good for you. I'm happy for you. At one time I wanted a smart doll, but I don't know that I have as much interest in them as I used to. I actually just like buying dolls and turning them into something really cool. But that's just my love. Everybody has a different thing.
Yeah.
And what I like about the doll community is we're such a wide variety of people. There are so many of us that collect so many different type of dolls, but we can all come together like this and all collect something different, but still collect dolls, and still be able to be friends and talk about it and share things. I love that. That's what I love most about the doll community and being a part of the doll community is that right there. The only BJD is a tiny one from AliExpress so far. On Erica. I know, Erica, we're going to get you there, girl. We're going to get you there. I got an idea for Erica. I got an idea for BJD. We talked about this. It's a secret. We're going to get you there, though, girl. Okay, so I have 5 bids. Oh, BJDs is what she meant. Okay, I'm with you, girl. I have 5 BJDs from Amazon. I bought some from Amazon, too, because you get them faster than you get them from AliExpress. Yep. And I think that's cool, too. Some of them are a little bit higher, but you get them faster. So that's just a choice of how you want to do it, whichever works. I don't like to wait for dolls either, but I'm bad because I buy a lot of dolls from AliExpress, and I get to use the excuse that we resell them. Some of them end up just staying in my
Love you too, Kitty.
Anyway. Oh, Kitty leaving?
See you later. She's
Night,
leaving.
Kitty. Thank you so much for being here. Loved you. Have a blast. We had a blast with you. Thanks for being here, girl. See you next time. See you on our Facebook group. Where was I at? I forgot what I was talking about.
Wow, Amazon sells them too.
Oh, yeah, we were talking about Amazon thing. The thing with AliExpress is, like I was saying, is that we have to, we buy a lot of dolls and our excuse is to resell them, but we do, but a lot of them we just end up keeping because I like them. Sometimes I'll buy more than one because I end up liking it. But I'm always got one like ordered, so I'm always getting them pretty quickly. Every 2 weeks to a month, I usually end up getting a doll. So AliExpress works for me really good, because I don't have as much of a wait. If I was buying like a $250 doll or something on AliExpress and had to wait 2 months for it, I would be looking at Amazon too. So it's up to that person how it works for you.
Oh yeah, you can get some good prices on.
And I have nothing against anybody who buys an expensive doll. That is totally up to you. That's your money and your choice. You buy what you want to buy. I just love the doll community. I love the people in the doll community. We're all so cool.
Correct, Kitty.
Yes,
it's addictive.
AliExpress is very addictive. Yes, it is. There's no doubt. I can spend hours on AliExpress just looking for dolls and stuff because, oh my God, there's so much stuff on there just looking for all kinds of things. I love it.
It's kind of interesting too. You never know, what you're going to get sometimes, with buying a new one that you've never bought before. You don't know what the quality is going to be
I
like
know.
whenever you get it.
Sometimes you'll find a really good price and you're like, oh, I want to buy so many of those because
Yeah.
that price will be gone soon, and I know that. But then you're afraid to because you're like, well, if I get that doll in and I don't like her that well, I'm going to be.
And then you get
know.
some that
Yeah.
you're like, wow, this
And the
is
one that me and Pat just
really-
did a video opening that will be on in 2 weeks. I really wished I had bought more of those dolls, and I'm going to go
Exactly.
look tonight or tomorrow and see if they've got more of them because I absolutely love this doll so freaking much. I can't wait till you guys see her. She is so cute.
Yeah, some of these you open up and you're just like, wow, this is way better quality than I was expecting,
Yeah, they have amazing prices. And I tell you what, though, I remember when I first started buying from them, they were so much cheaper and they've gotten so much higher. Used to, everything you got from them was free shipping. I mean, I just don't really remember anything that you had to pay shipping. Now, there is so much of it you have to pay shipping, and a lot of things have changed and the prices have gone up, just like everything else in the freaking world. I mean, my God, we can hardly buy groceries. Everything's gone up so high. So you guys know what I mean. If you can even find the product on the shelf. So yeah, AliExpress I will still do. Where do you guys buy dolls? I mean, there's a lot of other places that you can get them online overseas. Do you guys have any unique places that you buy dolls that you would like to share? I mean, does anybody buy from like Shopee or... Actually, we can't buy from Shopee because we're in America. There's some places that you can't buy different dolls online, depending on where you live, different sites and stuff. But there's others that I've been wanting to go try just to see what they have. And anyone else have any cool places they buy? Okay, somebody said, by the way, I got the exact same sweater you are wearing. It has a kitty ears on it. Oh, this one?
Mhm.
This is actually a hoodie. It's not a sweater.
That's what she means. It's
yeah.
got kitty ears.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, mine has kitty ears. Choke myself. Pull all my hair out trying to... I know I'm too old for them, but I don't give a freak. It's like, I also collect dolls. I don't give a freak.
Yeah,
And
the
I'm
Wish-
also, I don't know about like Erica, you guys, but I have no problems going into a thrift store, Walmart, anything, and videoing and talking. I don't care. But I got that kind of personality. I don't care. The
were a
employees
little
will stop
nervous
and
about
talk
it
to me.
at the
I've had
beginning,
people at yard sales go, can you tell me why you have a camera? And I'm like, yeah, I got a YouTube channel. And they're like, oh, okay. So I don't mind telling people. Erica, I was shocked at the prices now. Yeah, me too. Oh my God, chips. What? Oh, yeah, 95 cents to $2 like chips. I know. And cereal. Oh my God, have you guys seen cereal? It's like $4 or $5 a box for freaking box of cereal. What the? I don't know how people that have little kids, we don't have little kids anymore, but I don't know how they manage anymore to feed their kids. It's pitiful how expensive everything is. And it's not going to get better. It's going to get worse before it gets better.
Mystic Kids Store.
Mystic Kids Store.
This is BJD's from the Mystic Kids Store. They're not as expensive as other stores. Recommend them if you want a strung BJD.
I will
She's
write
like,
that one
she's
down.
gonna take notes on that one.
I go back and forth on string BJDs. What do you guys prefer? Do you like, when you buy a BJD, do you prefer the string ones or do you prefer the ones that, don't have the strings, the joint things or even ball joints or whatever? But which one do you like the best? Because I go back and forth. Some of the dolls I have, I love the string ones. Others, I would like to throw them out the window because I can't get them to do what I want them to do. But I do like the joint dolls that are BJD dolls and joints without the string. I like them. I almost think I like them the best. But then I do have some that, this new doll that I got, she's string, and I really like her. And yes, she's a recast. She's a recast. I'm announcing she's a recast.
Oh, crap.
Whatever. I don't care. You guys don't care. I don't care. I like her.
I think she's
She was a good price.
right there, isn't she?
Yeah, but I don't want to show her because we haven't done the
we haven't
unboxing.
done
It's
the
going to be 2 weeks
unboxing.
from now.
I was
'Cause
like,
did
you
it.
could get her. And,
This Friday
yeah.
will be, if I ever get in there and get it edited, it will be a doll, a BJD doll, not string, but BJD, and she's a big one. She's a 1/3. I don't know exactly how many inches or centimeters, but she is a big doll. She's cool. And then the next one that I've been talking about that I love so much, she is a 1/8 scale doll. So she's something like, I don't know, I've measured her either. Anywhere between 11, 12 inches, but she's the little girl. So she's not like skinny like a Barbie. She's the more full, little chubby legs. And oh my God, I love her. Anyway.
She's pretty cool.
Okay, now I forgot. What was the name of the place? Running my mouth and I forgot what it was called. Go back,
Free
go
Willin
back, go back.
prefers the hinged bodies, but she loves the faces of the strung dolls. Yeah, see, we're
I
kind of in
know. I don't know. I like. There's some of the hinged ones. I like the faces a lot too. The ones that have they're like a soft body. Do you guys know which one I'm talking about? They're kind of like the smart dolls. They're softer and they have that more smart doll look. I really really like those. I've got
Mystic Kids.
3 or 4 of those. I've bought more of those than I probably should, but I just really really love them. They pose so well and they just look really good. I don't know. I just really like those dolls a whole lot.
Mystic Kids. Oh, then.
I think I've
scrolled
been
back
there.
and saw
I
that.
think someone's already told me about Mystic Kids because that sounds really familiar. A lot of the people text me and send me messages on Instagram and our Facebook site and stuff, and I send them messages regularly, and we talk dolls. I got hair in my mouth, sorry. And a lot of them will tell me different places. Actually, one of our people was subscribing me a lot. She's on our Facebook group too, and Sammy? Anyway, I love her. And she's the one that told me about the Paradox dolls that I did the video on, that I bought some Paradox dolls because I didn't even know about the Japan Paradox dolls, but I really like them. And then I found 2 that were like those, that were Paradox style dolls, like the, God, I can't think of anything. I'm going to tip my tongue too. Anyway, the Parabox type dolls, I found some on AliExpress that I really, really, really like too, and I actually did an unboxing on those too. The Abitsu style dolls. It came.
She loves Dream Fairy dolls, but they need more face options.
Dream. Oh, I know which one she's talking about. The string. You're talking about the Dream Fairy string dolls. Yeah, they're popular, and yeah, you're right. They do need more face options. And the Dora dolls, I love the Dora dolls, and I think the big one I'm doing, she's a Doris type doll. They don't have as many faces either, and when they change them, they're changed so slightly, and I wish they would do a little bit more. Because this doll that I'm doing Friday, she's a Buchanan doll, so she's an original doll, and people will argue that out too, that Buchanan is a recast company. Buchanan is not a recast company. Buchanan dolls are original. They made their own dolls. They hire people that come in and make their own dolls. So I don't care what people tell you. They make their own dolls. They are not recast. So people are going to tell you those dolls because they want you to believe that because the dolls are inexpensive, because in China they can make the dolls for a lot cheaper. They get the products cheaper. They get them right there in their country. But anyway, going on with that one. What else? I love to pose dolls. I do too, Erica. I just wish I had more time to do more of like the dioramas and stuff. I would love to do that because I love setting them up too. I used to do window when I worked in an antique mall one time, and I did the window displays, and I love doing
Oh, yeah.
that. Okay. Yes, Kitty or Erica, you can come to our Facebook group. Join us. We're getting close to 300 members. Woohoo! We got some really cool people there. Free Willin'. Hi, Free Willin'. I don't think I've seen you come in, sneaking in there, ain't you?
She loves the Dream Fairy dolls.
Oh, I didn't even notice that was the same person. Well, anyway, hi. Ozone, Pure Nemo. Oh, that was a question mark. What? They are
basically,
super
are you
cute.
familiar with those?
Yes, I am familiar. If you're asking, I do know of them. Yes, I do. Actually, somebody was talking to me about the Pure Nemo the other day and asking me for recommendations of where to find some, and I actually sent them to Parabox, I think. Come to think of it. Lightning Doll said, yes, they are. I agree. Very cute. Yes, they agree too. Do you know the brand Elowen Wild Doll? I think I do. That's a designer doll, right?
See, that one sounds
I'm pretty
familiar.
sure that I know of this doll too. There's just so many, it's hard to remember every name of every doll. Actually, I'll Google that real quick. I'm a Google person. If I don't know it, I just Google it.
Yeah.
Don't know how to do it, I can Google it.
But yes, you should totally join the Facebook group.
Yes, everybody here, join us. It's BJD Beautifully Jagged Dolls group. We also have a community page, but we don't really do much with that community page. We do everything with the BJD Beautifully Jagged Dolls group because it's just open. It's just everybody goes in there, they post their dolls, every person's welcome. everybody says what they want to say. You can talk about if you're upset that someone's treating you bad about your dolls, whatever. There is a support group there. You guys will love it. Go there. The people are so good there. If Kitty was still here, she'd tell you they are the greatest people there. So join us.
Yeah.
You can just sit back and watch or whatever. I mean, there's people. Sometimes I don't even go on there for days, but they just keep going. They're great people. Okay, I want to go back to this one before it's gone. It is Ello. I swear I know this one. I know this is a designer. Oh, you can get those doll peddlers in Arkansas. I wanted to go there last summer. We went up to Arkansas to visit some family, but they're closed to the public. Dang it! I really wanted to go in their store.
It was because of COVID, wasn't it?
Yeah,
they were closed.
They closed inside their store because of COVID. I don't know when they're going to open it back up. Am I thinking that? Yeah, it's in Little Rock, Arkansas.
Yeah.
Why
I
did
was
it
looking
come
at your
up
little pop-up thing. Bless your heart.
I got that in Branson at Paula Ding's restaurant. She has a little shop outside. I love Paula Ding's restaurant. Her food's so freaking good. Oh my God. We're going to go back again. It's good stuff. Little shopping area. I don't know if you guys ever been to Branson, it's super cool. We're not that far from Branson, so. The pictures are not coming up. Look at that. Look at the picture coming up. That's not right. Your site must be
broken.
Yeah.
Little tiny thumbnails are working, weren't they? But
toner? Like the toner dolls? Is that? I'm kind of confused on that one. I'll have to look more up on that one. So these are more the adult dolls. I like the adult dolls too. Oh, they got patterns. Yes, there's patterns for these dolls. Those are toner dolls. Okay. So that's the doll's name, right? Am I got that right?
the Eloin
Yes.
or whatever is the doll's name. And what do you think
I'm
of
thinking of
Rainbow
looking
High
at it.
dolls too?
Oh, we'll definitely talk rainbow. I gotta find out about the toner doll real quick. If that's her name. Is that the name of the doll?
She said yes.
So it's a Robert Toner doll. Okay. Cool. What do I think about them? I think they're cool. I think all toner dolls are cool. And I am going to find a toner doll in a thrift store for $5. Okay, 20. 25.
Or 20.
25 on top. What do I think about
Or 25.
Rainbow High dolls? I love Rainbow High dolls. I didn't think I would. I bought some because, you know, the whole craze thing. I was actually thinking about I'm still thinking about me and Pat doing a makeover of one just to see.
I know.
I have an idea for one, so I've thought about it. But
I think we can. I think we should.
I also want to do my own Coraline doll. Has anybody made their own Coraline doll? I want to do that. But
That's true,
I do
we
like
haven't done
Rainbow
that
High
yet.
doll. And again, I just bought them because I found one on clearance, I think, at Target. And, you know, to see what all the craze was about them and everything. And I just love them. I don't know. There's something about the doll that I personally just really like. I don't like all of them, and I won't collect them all because I think their prices are getting ridiculous. Because another thing is they slap them out so quick in the factory that they're starting to show faults in the dolls. Like one of them I bought has a thing inside of her eyeball that is it was a factory screw up, and there's nothing you can do about it. And I started to take her back, but I don't know. Felt sorry for her and kept her a little bit of water. But there's just certain ones that I really, really like, and I love the Georgia Bloom doll. I like that because I like the southern stuff. But I do like the Rainbow High dolls a lot, and I do want to try to do some makeovers on some of them, but I will not buy the real expensive ones. I just don't know that they're worth it. I haven't seen one yet, or I've watched some other, YouTubers that do doll unboxings, open them, and I'm just not as impressed with them. And I just, like the great big one, I would love to have her and love to do a makeover on her or whatever, but I'm not paying $100 for that doll. I'm not paying $75 for that doll. I'm just not doing it. I don't think it's worth it. I mean, you could buy a giant Barbie on sale in Walmart for $27, so why would you want to pay that much for a Rainbow High doll? I don't know. But I do like Rainbow High. So what do you guys think about Rainbow High?
Yeah. Do you like
His
them?
ozone doll,
You don't like
dolls, ozone. Azon dolls are beautiful. I do agree. They are expensive too.
Thinks you'd like Evangeline Ghastly. Or
So-
Evangeline Ghastly.
So is that also a Robert Toner doll?
I wonder.
Are you guys? Is that what you're telling me with these big fancy names here? You gonna Google it? You gonna Google it? Making
was
me
thinking
Google
about
all
it.
this stuff? Don't be making me Google
Likes
all this
Rainbow
stuff.
High Dolls.
Yes, she agrees. Do you have a lot of the Rainbow High Dolls? XXKAS forever XX. Xxkus forever XX. I want to know what your real name is, so I can just call you your real name.
Toner Wild, Evangeline Ghastly.
Yeah. I like all the Toner dolls.
Oh,
I
man.
don't know them all by name, but I do love them. I love the old ones too. I like the old ones they did where they were like from the old, what do you call it, silver screen type movies. I like those too. I think they're just so cool. I don't have any because I can't afford them, and I'm still looking for mine in a thrift store.
See,
I can
those are-
afford them. I just don't want to spend the money on
Wow.
them.
Those are cool.
I'd rather make a doll myself, take a doll and make it into something than spend a whole lot of money on a doll that I can make better. He can paint better.
Those are totally down our alley, though.
Just call me, Cass. I like that. I'll call you Cass. Hey, Cass. So that's what it is. It's XX Cass forever. Okay, Cass. Forever. Just stuck in my head now. I'm sorry. Sinclair.
Well, the outfits on
It's
those.
in her box. I lost somewhere. What's in her box, Sinclair? I must have missed something because it's already gone past where I can't see it. I'm sorry, I missed what you said. I'm so
That's why
sorry,
I went.
Sinclair.
What was it? Where? Oh, it's on her box.
Oh, it's on her box. I think I said in. It's on her box. Oh, you talking about the name of the doll?
Oh, yeah. That's got to be it.
Okay. Oh, you went back. I'm like,
I
wait a
think I
minute,
went
over
way
here.
too far
yeah,
back.
you went way too far
I was
back.
like, this doesn't make sense.
And she's talking about
Yeah.
the toner dolls, the
I guess I
Evangeline.
didn't go back as far as I thought I did.
Oh, so Cass, you want a smart doll. Who was it that told us earlier that their first doll was, they may already be gone now, that their first doll was a smart doll? That's a wild way for your first BJD doll to be a smart doll.
Yeah.
That's
No kidding.
been cool. That's cool. I don't know. I'm back and forth on if I want one or not. I don't know that I want to spend that much on a doll. I just really don't think I want to spend that much on a doll. I think the clothes are insane. I think the clothes are gorgeous. Don't get me wrong. Probably the best looking doll clothes out there are smart doll clothes. But I will not pay more for doll clothes than what human clothes are. Although most of our stuff we
Like
do
the
buy.
little blue
I do take
jeans?
that back.
Man,
I buy
like those,
cheap stuff.
I was
so-
impressed by the little blue
But-
jeans. I thought those were
Oh my
incredible looking.
God! All of the stuff, the T-shirts and
Yeah.
just everything. It's just wild. I love their styles, and they actually have more updates styles for dolls and clothing that is so hard to find. I wish Barbie would update their clothing and not be the ones that are the expensive dolls. Looks are getting better. I do believe that. I don't have any of the Looks dolls yet. I was going to buy them the first time around, but they sold out, and then I wasn't sure if I wanted to get any. But because I don't like the new Barbies as well as I do the old ones, but at least the doll clothes are getting a little better there. But mainly, they are selling these dolls, these Barbie doll clothes, that are in the fashion clothes for outrageous prices. I guess you guys heard about the new Barbie X or whatever came out by the big designer, and they auctioned it off online, and the dolls sold for, I don't know how much it was, like $12,000 for the blonde, and the others I think were a few thousand in an auction recently. And then Neiman Marcus, right?
Mm.
They have a store in Houston, Texas, I think it is, or Dallas, Texas, in the mall, and they did this. The whole store is a pop-up store of nothing but this Barbie X stuff that is all pink. I cannot think of who it is, the designer stuff. They're out of Paris though, that did the
I can't remember
trendy
now.
fashion. That's all pink stuff, and anyway, it's all designer clothes. And so they did this pop-up store, and it's all of Barbie clothes and all mannequins dressed up like Barbies and Barbie displays and stuff, the whole store. And it's all these clothes. These Barbie clothes are made for adults. Adults buy them, but they cost as high as like $48,000 per item. But they start out like $200 something all the way up to like $48,000, and it's only going to last till the end of this month. But again, they that's the only way they update the clothing is it has to be an outrageous expensive doll, and I don't understand that because, you know, instead of all these cheap freaking clothes they make for Barbies, and the cheaper and cheaper the dolls are being made cheaper and cheaper and cheaper, and they're pushing them out to us, and I think that's sad. But Smart doll clothes are amazing, but the price tags are too. So, oh, well, hello, Nellis Horton. You've been watching for an hour, and you're just now going to say hello? Well, okay.
Well, we're glad you did.
We're glad you
Thank
did.
you.
We're glad
Good
you've
to
been
meet
hanging
you.
out. So at least maybe we've been interesting enough for you to stay an hour, and you stayed awake?
That's true.
Yeah. I'm so happy. Okay, so he encourages to make clothes for them, be creative.
Yeah, earlier says he gives out free patterns for clothes.
Yes, he does, but you can't resell those. It's against his rules, and if you change them at all, he asks that you let him know about it. Because he may want to copy you, I guess, whatever. But yeah, I think he is an amazing person. I love how he shares
He's
everything
silly.
about his
I
art.
like
He
silly.
is goofy crazy, and I like that. And I mean, he made these dolls, and
Yeah.
I mean, I think they're amazing, and no one's ever been able to copy them. No one's stupid enough to copy them, I think, because he's been smart, and he's got all
man.
his eggs in a basket, so to speak, and he made sure he protected his dolls from day one. So I think that's really, really impressive, and I just think the whole Danny Chu and the doll thing is great. And I wish more companies would come out like his with dolls that were a little more affordable, but about half that price would be okay. But they're great, and I love their clothes, and I do think he's a great and amazing person, and the stuff they design is just crazy, crazy good. Are you making more videos customizing dolls? I love when you paint them. It's relaxing. Thank you. Unfortunately, they didn't do real good, but we think that if you were here in the beginning and we had talked about how the whole algorithm stuff messed up our channel, if you were here and you heard all that, our views were dropping during that period. So we're not sure if it was the videos weren't doing as well or it was because it got caught up in that algorithm trap. So, but we will be doing more. But our dolls will be back into a little more of the creepy version because Pat and I have been kind of relaxing. I want to say relaxing, but we haven't. We've been really, really busy, but we've been relaxing from the doll making thing, and we need to get back into it because we have to get our supply built back up. Our store is basically empty online, and so is our shelf for dolls, and we need to get them made, start getting them made up for our shows that are coming soon. That if we don't have our
It's
supply
almost
made up, we're in
February.
trouble. Yeah.
Oh my
So we have
God.
really got to get to beating on it. So these will be the
Yeah.
regular Jagged dolls. They will be our beautifully Jagged dolls. And so they'll, some will be BJD dolls, some will not. There'll just be a variety of them. And we do all kinds of dolls. We do even porcelain ceramic dolls. We do baby dolls types. We do the BJD. We do just any and everything that. But we will be doing some filming. Not all of the stuff we make will we film, but what we would like to do is after we get a bunch of them done, before we take them to shows, we may do a video to show you guys what they look like before and after. But we will do some videos to show you the
remember to take
customizing.
pictures and video of
Yeah.
what they look like before.
I know, and it's hard. It's really hard to make dolls when you make a lot of them like we do and have to video them because it interferes in your time making time thing.
Because you get this creative idea of what you want to do with
just
it.
wanna get
so
in there
then
and
you
do
jump
it.
in there and you start painting, you start making, and then
and
we're
you
like,
make. Well,
do we
you
have
just-
pictures of what it looked like before we started?
Yeah, and then we're like, oh my god,
Oh,
we
crap.
forgot. Or whatever, and it takes, and some of them we buy used, and they take a lot of process to clean and
Yeah.
get them into a selling presentable
true.
thing to even paint and stuff like that. But it just, again, when you're doing a whole lot of them, and to stop, say, wait, I got to stop because we got to take this one doll and we're going to take time to make a video. And making videos, remake videos, are even harder than doing normal videos of unboxing dolls and stuff because you have so much footage. It's just unbelievable how much footage, or at least I do. Unbelievable amounts of footage. And he has to do his separate from mine, and then I have to bring them all together and make a video, and I have to go through like at literally hours of footage and cut out, and cut it back and cut it back and cut it back and cut it back. And then,
Because you don't want to watch an 8-hour-long
no,
video.
you guys don't want to watch how long it actually takes to make these dolls. We like to let you
oh,
think that
man.
they're made in, I don't know, 10 minutes or whatever, 10, 12 minutes. But, it actually takes days to make them. So, yeah. So we will be doing more, but we won't be doing for every doll we make because we just don't have the time to do that. But anyway, they are impressive. Thank you, Nellis. I appreciate that. We try. And
Buy
there's a lot
lightning
of people out
dolls.
there that make great dolls.
Thanks for stopping by.
There's a lot of our followers that do dolls, I think, better than we do. But hey, everybody's good.
Oh, yeah.
We all learn one way or the other. I couldn't paint a doll. Not my thing. I don't have the time to learn. I don't want to learn. And I feel like a lot of it, you need to be really, really good at it, to resell them like we do. You need to be an artist. You need to have that ability, which Pat has and has painted for many, many years. Many, many things. But for me, it's the clothes making is something that I have done forever, and I do like making the little creatures and stuff out of clay and things like that too. So together we make dolls. Separated, they won't be so good.
I can do the technical stuff. I can paint, but my problem is coming up with the creativity that's in her brain. She comes up with the creative ideas.
I get over flooded with them.
She gets lots of
Way
ideas.
too many of them. And then I don't ever get all of them done. But anyway, on the questions. Okay, I have the kitchen I have been stalling to watch.
Have basically had to get to the kitchen. She's been stalling
Oh, okay.
to watch, and then had to go. So lightning dolls had to go.
Okay. Well, bye. I guess I already missed her. Bye.
Yeah,
I'm glad you were
I
here.
already
All
said
that
bye.
said, Pat said all that stuff. Okay, so we have Pat. You are really talented.
Aw, that's nice. Thank you.
He needs that because sometimes he gets down on himself, and you have to. We all do. We all look at our stuff and go, because nobody's harder on your work than you are. I mean, seriously, we are the harshest
Yeah.
critics. Everybody is, and there's
Yes,
times
she's
when you just
very
want to
hard
go,
on
I can't
herself.
do this. What am I doing? You can ask Pat. I've done this. Go.
She's
I
like,
cannot
"Oh my
do
God,
this.
this is
I can't
crap."
sew. What am I doing?
I'm like, what are you talking about? It's awesome.
You know.
It's freaking awesome.
It
Look what the
happens.
hell you just made.
You
And she's
have
like,
those
oh,
days.
it's crap.
Everybody has those
It's not
days. I
crap.
have those days when I should just put it down and walk away from it, but I will just keep on and keep on, and I can't do it,
Bye,
and I'll just
Cass.
take it apart and redo it, and then the next day I'll get up and I'll just make it. I guess we're all that way. We just have
Well,
our days and our
that's-
moods
yeah,
and
we
our
all have those
whatever.
days where-
Some days we're more creative than others. It's just life, I guess.
I just have to wipe the whole face and start over. It's like, just
Well, you-
give up, Pat.
Enjoy
Just
your
paint it,
dinner,
start
Cass.
over.
So glad to meet you. I think this is the first time we've ever met you. If haven't, I'm sorry. If you go under another name on a different channel or whatever.
Look forward to seeing you on the Facebook
Yeah,
group.
really enjoyed talking with you. Thanks for coming by. We appreciate it. Have a nice dinner.
Freewheeling. Do you have tips to how to get glue off of a porcelain doll's head? Trying to fix a family heirloom. Oh man, the antique doll and someone glued her wig on. It left nasty residue. Goo Gone doesn't work.
I was going to say
It
Goo Gone
depends
doesn't work. Goo Gone
on
is
the
too
type
hard
of
to get
glue
off.
too. And if it's on the head, if it was gluing the wig on, are you trying to make it stay bald afterwards or something? I mean, I don't know.
Well,
but
she's
it's-
probably talking about there's build up of glue, so
Yeah.
you can't put another doll wig on it, and you're not able to peel that off. That's what I like about the porcelain dolls. You just rip that wig off, and you can just peel that stuff
Yeah.
off. But unfortunately,
It
on
depends
porcelain
on the type
dolls,
of glue,
you
how you
can't take
approach
the
it,
paint
but-
off of them.
Yeah, exactly.
You can, but acetone really doesn't work that well. You got to sand them down. Acetone, sand them down.
Yeah, it's
And it's
baked in.
easier just to spray Mr. Super Clear over them and start all over and just paint over what's got on there. But the glue,
Try
to
Dawn
think of
dish
that.
soap. That wouldn't hurt. You're not going to hurt it.
I would recommend that too. Actually, any kind of warm water. And you know how we put dolls' hair and stuff in boiling water? I don't even think it would hurt to boil the water and just dip her head in the water just enough to,
Yeah, that's
that.
porcelain.
Or another way I
Other
recommend
than
it
the-
is just a blow dryer. Just blow dry it enough to heat it up enough that you'll be able to get it off of there. Try that too. But the hot water would probably be the easiest way to get it off, and you may have to do it more than once.
The only
in
thing would be
stages.
trying to protect the eyes, if depending on the
If,
eyes and
yeah,
the
if you can get the eyes out,
eyelashes
get the
or
eyes
stuff,
out. Yeah, if they have eyelashes, they're going to come out if you put it in hot water. Near hot water, steam, whatever, they're going to come out. So you can take those out and reapply them later if you want to, and you'll probably have to remove the eyes the same way, but the eyelashes
Oh,
by
because
heating
her
them up a
eyes
little
fell
bit.
into her head. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah. had to remove her wig because her eyes fell into her head. So
Oh.
you already took the eyes out basically because of that.
Okay, so because she had to take the back of the head off, it's one that has the back of the head removed. Is that what you're talking about? So you took the eyes out. So then, yeah,
you're not going to hurt the
then you're not
paint or
going to you're not
anything.
going to hurt resin to put it in hot boiling water.
So-
It doesn't hurt the resin. All plastic, you can heat it up and soften plastic up, but it will go right back to normal. I mean, you can, put them in fire and melt them, whatever. But just you can overdo the boiling water, but put them in the
But
boiling
these
water.
are
and-
porcelain, so
No, she's talking about not porcelain. She was talking about
it
resin.
was get glue off a porcelain doll's head.
Oh, I thought you said it was resin. Yeah,
Yeah, it's
that one's-
porcelain, so you're
porcelain's-
not going to hurt it. You're not going to.
Yeah, I would be careful with putting it in very much boiling water. The porcelain can crack.
Well, temperature changes would be
Yeah.
bad. Yeah, you don't want to shock it. That's true.
I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, you can try the just hot water and soap and
hot water.
and trying to.
I don't know about
And
boiling
another
it,
thing
but-
that you can also remember with porcelain dolls, if you're careful, you can actually chip that off a little bit. That glue, if you soften it a little bit with a blow dryer, and then kind of try to scrape it off and do it kind of in a slow process. But I don't know how I feel about sticking the porcelain doll's
It won't
head in
take her-
boiling water.
Won't take her face up. If this is
It'll hurt her face
one that's been baked in, I
Yeah.
mean, normally they're all baked in, and
Yeah.
you're not gonna.
If you
you're not
buy
gonna
the
remove
doll that way, she
Now,
was put in a
if it's
kiln
been
after her.
repainted afterwards.
Then that might be different.
Then
You're
you've
gonna
got
do
to
that.
face up.
If
You've
it
got
was
to
a-
protect. But if it's the original baked in, makeup or the face paint on it, it's not going to hurt it.
Yeah.
You
The
have to
repaint will.
grind that stuff out. You're
Yeah,
not going to.
because what they do is they put the doll in the kiln, and then they take it out and they paint it, and then they put it back in a kiln again, and so like he said, they bake the paint into the porcelain, into the ceramic, so it gets in those pores, and that's why you can't get it out. The only way to get it out is to actually sand off layers that paint
Yeah.
is in on the porcelain
paint
dolls.
over it.
Certain dolls.
One or the other.
Do it easier. Just spray paint the whole thing with a primer paint, or just do Mr. Super Clear and just go over and brighten up the color, change the eyebrows. But you can get it off, but it is work.
But that glue, that's why I think you're pretty safe on even trying to scrape it off with something,
Yeah.
depending on what
Steam,
it is.
But
Yeah,
like boil
like I
water and
said,
put it in the steam,
warm
not
water
in the
and
hot water,
dish
boiling
soap
hot
and-
water, but just over the steam, like you do with a cold towel over your head or whatever. Open up your sinuses, do that, and kind of just see if you can get it to loosen it up too. Anything with porcelain dolls seems to me to remove is difficult. Putting it on is easy. Taking it off ain't so easy. But I don't know. I like doing stuff with the porcelain dolls. I love their faces. They just have so many different face styles, and I really believe that most BJD dolls' faces were kind of copied from the porcelain dolls, because porcelain dolls were here first. They were
do that
the
freewheeling.
popular.
Go ahead and post those pictures.
Yeah, of what the doll looks like with the plastic on it. Do that, and give me
Yeah,
some time. I'll think
with the
about
glue.
it and try to remember. And I've got some dolls in here that I need to remove the glue as well. I'll do some experiment on that, and I'll let you know how it works for me. Plaster of
A lot of
Paris
that
will
stuff
put
is
the eyes
almost like
back
a
in.
hot glue, and that stuff almost peels off. But depending on the glue. some of
Okay,
that may
so
be a
someone
real
said
pain.
plaster of Paris will put the eyes back on. Well, the eyes sit in their heads, just like the way resin dolls do, right? So you can use the same stuff you use for BJD dolls as well. But
Yeah, that's what freewheeling
plaster
said.
Paris
I
will- I can see how that would definitely
BJD
work.
putty. That's right.
because they do have that normal porcelain-like stuff, ceramic stuff behind them, so that's a good idea. Now is to reuse plaster of Paris.
I wonder if that wouldn't dry out and crack or something in there. I like the putty.
I don't know.
The putty stuff doesn't
Yes,
dry out.
that's
or
why I like the
anything.
putty stuff. But if it's worked for you, has it worked
Yeah.
for you, Nellis, and not cracked or anything later on? Because I'd be interested in knowing that.
Yeah.
Hi,
so
Lightning.
YouTube it.
Welcome back.
That's why you're here.
So she said, yeah, I can put her eyes back in with BJD putty.
Mm-hmm.
I may post a pic of glue issue in your group tomorrow. Do that. I will go back. I will look tomorrow. I need to start editing my video for Friday because I haven't even started, and I need to do that, and I will be working on that pretty solid for the next 2 days. So if I don't get to the next 2 days, I didn't forget about you. I will look, and I will try to remember to kind of play around with that too. The editing soaks up all my time. I like the editing though.
Do you?
I do.
Are
I
you
get
sure?
tired at the end.
It doesn't
I
sound
keep
like it
scratching my head. I don't know
sometimes.
why. But
Sometimes it does not sound like she
I
enjoys
know.
it.
At the end, I will get really well. That's because my editing program. I'll be working on it, and I will worked really, really hard to get something just perfect, and then it crashes. So yeah, I have some nice words to say, very loudly. But I think my neighbors all go in the house and lock the door, like, oh, the crazy lady is editing again, because she's out there.
I used to say she needs to
She's
take
out in the
lessons
back
from
porch
Jesus.
going,
Jesus saves. She does. She learned that now. She saves.
It
she saves
tested
her
Jesus in me. I will tell you, it tested Jesus in me. Okay, but yeah, I will be. But I do like to edit, and I love learning all the new things to do with editing. I think it's fun. I just wish I had more time to do it too. But then if I spend all my time editing, I don't get to spend time with the dolls, and back and forth. Which one do I prefer to do? And I like doing them both. So, but yeah, please do that with our group. And Lightning's already in our group. Aren't you, Lightning? Lightning Dolls, aren't you in our doll group? Our BJD group? Yes, she is. She's on our Facebook group. All right. Well, I think it's about time we talked enough. We're going to go watch Squid Games and then take a shower and go to bed. So I'll let you guys all go to bed too.
Yep.
And
Lightning says, yep. She's
and
a
we
member of the group.
really had a lot of fun tonight. We hope you guys did too. And we want to do this again. We'll probably do this again, and hopefully it will work better. Because when we started this, it didn't work too good. But
No, it didn't. I'll have
we
to
will
work
try
out
again.
those kinks.
I'm going to do some, now that we've learned how to do the overhead too, I may do some more if I get time to do some during the day to show you some techniques on stuff, because I do want to do the wigs. I want to show you guys how to take any wig and turn it into a doll wig. I'm excited to show you guys how to do that, because I do that for our dolls. It's easier to make doll wigs. I like them better than just going out and buying the whiffs, and I just think a lot of those are cheaply made, and I really like the older wigs and stuff, and you can make really, really cool wigs from them, and we'll get around and do that too. But anyway, I'm done talking. We're done talking. Love you guys. Thank you so much for being here, and we will see you guys Friday in the next video, so don't forget to watch it, because it's going to be a really cool big old BJD doll.
Oh, yeah.
Join our group. See you on our Facebook group, BJD Beautifully Jagged
Like
Dolls.
and subscribe, and if you're already subscribed, you might unsubscribe and then resubscribe to fix a glitch with YouTube.
Ring the bell.
ring the
Hit
bell.
all, and you'll get to know when the next video is coming. But anyway, love you guys. Thank you guys all for taking time out of your time to be here with us tonight. We appreciate it. Love the community of dolls. Bye, guys. Stay jagged.
Bye.
Bye.